Domo, welcome everybody. We're back with Leximan. Where we left off, we finally broke out of prison twice, and we lost our powers, but then we got them back. Blew some stuff up. Played with a cat man. You know, just wizard things. Pondering some orbs. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up today, the best we can. But yeah, Domo said you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you had a good time with the monkey. But yeah, time for some Leximan brand Leximagic with our lexicon to make a Lexi school. Yeah, do be like that. Alright, here. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, so right now we're in a dungeon or something. I didn't go very far. Looks like you need another key for this door. Alright, I gotta go find another key. Somewhere. This looks like nothing. Nothing to even interact with? Darn. Like, why have a room with nothing in it? Oh, hey! And a Morpheus blob of cosmic energy roils here in unfathomable oddity. The duck shall come. Oh, you want ducks? I can summon ducks. Yeah, there's your bukas. You gotta use a tissue. Alright, let's see. Yeah, they're weak to fire. In duck speak, they call it the Silwint. We know precious little else about this terrifying fourth dimensional being. Cool! So fire and punch. Alright, that did something. Excellent heaven bolt! Deals 50 lightning damage. Woo! Chains of fire. That sounds fun. Hell yeah! Then cast a fireball. There you go. And then do a give everyone their MP back. FP. Whatever you want to call it. Oh, oops. It's like, I accidentally fast forward, but that's okay. It's dead anyway. Like, it was already dead. And we leveled up! Yippee! Level 6! I don't know what the limit is. Could be 99 for all we know. Cool, we got the key! Yay! We'll take a nap now. Alright, what Elementina and Sparks got going on? Do I know the story of the three little pigs? Yeah, you know, they make the straw and the sticks and then the wolf eats them. Yeah, I know that one. Ugh. Ready to get a tissue and a rip. Act. Sparks? What's the different version? I want you to tell me the truth. I don't think now is the time for that. We need to rest. There's still much for the dungeon too. And if I don't know the truth, why am I fighting with you exactly? I'm here because of Ressa, because of Leximan. When I'm done fighting, burning like I always do, there isn't much for me to fight for after that, is there? There was once a battle who felt the terrible hunger. He saw the family of 3 pigs. He tracked down the first pig, reeds, and then, third piggy, grenades. Oh, so he blew up with grenades. Okay, cool. Yeah, Sparks? Don't Sparks me! You've always hated that what I've been capable of, would I? Sparks! The stern yet quiet word brings absolute silence. magically echoing off the walls. The only time I've ever hated you is when you attacked the academy. That's the official version? Alright, I won't question it. Even then, I don't blame you. Its destruction was my doing. I never isolated you in the basement because I hated you. It was a hard decision. Yeah, don't love the Aethers. Leximan! We can't fight again, or wake people up whilst they're resting. Can you really handle the truth? You can't handle the truth! Like, oh boy, more fox time. Yippee! Look at my little stubby toes! Yay! Sparks looks up to the ground, her hair smoldering. She reaches up and takes off her hat, looking at her father. As the air around becomes a little colder. Wait, what? It's like, I am your father. I want to hear it. He nods once. How much do you remember of your family? Just you and Papa. I never understood why he left. When the four of you were together, though, you didn't mix. Your Papa, we had different ideas of how to fix this. He wanted to use a lot of the Academy's resources, and I thought it would be better to separate the four of you in different parts of the Academy. I'm sure you're too young to remember, but you're the only one who refused to go with him and stay with me. You were a very caring child. You chose the Academy over your family, over me and my siblings. How many dudes did they fuck? It's like, how many babies does he have? I did. I thought the next generation of wizards was important. The modern world was growing, and we weren't. I wanted to preserve things. I'm sorry. A sad and tense silence fills the camp. Though there is no anger in Sparks' eyes, it's clear they are not fully forgiving either. Your lexicon tucked by your side as you secretly watch from the tent. You wonder, just maybe there's something you can do to help? On aisle. Cool, I got an achievement. Through the pages of your lexicon, you frown, determined, weaving together a complex word that creates many strands of invisible energy. The energy you spread throughout the cave is faint. Faint, but you hope that it's enough. Though to reignite that faint spark, that is family. Yeah, I'm a fox. Feeling the magic in the air, Elementine turns his head. What was that? What was what? It doesn't matter. Well, I'm going to... I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have taken things out on the tower. I should have talked to you. You know, go to some family therapy. Being alone and surviving in the forest, having to use my fire magic to fight for warmth, it just made me so angry, lost. Even if I never liked the basement, at least I had friends. I really shouldn't have ran away. You don't have to worry about a future where you fight to survive anymore, Sparks. I'm going to rebuild this place into something far better. No stupid basements? Or nutritional slime, I hope. I'm gonna make you eat some of that, by the way. Yes, no basements. It will be the home you and the rest of my students deserve. Along with my other bastard children, apparently. No, seriously, how many kids does he have? Also, I don't think Mace just wants to get involved with Elementine. Like, I don't think she can handle all of his children. This man goes around, apparently. Your siblings and your papa. I'm sure they're still out there. I'll do everything in my power to make sure you can see them again. Yeah, every wizard kid is... If that was the case, I'd be like, dude! Use a condom! Sheer silence. The flames that make Sparks' hair grow in vibrancy, warm in a way you haven't yet seen. Thanks, Dad. With a faint smile to yourself, you leave the two to share their moment together. No doubt in the morning, Sparks will have her hat back on and her usual loud self. But she'll be happy, and that's something for you to keep going in this dark place. Woo! Mending family relationships, let's go! Yeah, Domo Robotic Cape, welcome. Yeah, it's a point redeem. I got little stuffies. Yeah, little point redeem. Alright, who to take now? I don't know. She can heal. Yeah, that... Have a mixed party. I'll hydrate. Drink till empty. It's like, I've got a whole bottle here. I stretch it out throughout the stream. Hi, Kitty. You can't get pets right now. You're just gonna have to deal. No, you can't squeeze me. No pets. No touch. I just realized I went back to the blog when I shouldn't have. Oops. I was supposed to open this door. Oopsie daisy. There we go. Fits right in. Click. Why petting make pain? 'Cause no touch. It is I, the biggest goblin. I am lord of these halls. I warn ye, traveler, press not forth. Thou art upon the precipice of a damned land, where only the most absolute may find any footing. Ye, only the most courageous of souls may carry themselves onward. Just hit him already, Leximan. This nonsensical, whimsical speech is giving me a headache. Like, okay. Oh, geez. Hello. Let me get a... Splash. And then a fireball. And then a... Hurricane! Yeah, let's go! Woo! Easy peasy. Look at it, he screams at me. I know not why Kitty screams. It's been like that all day. It's like I'm trying to pack my suitcase and he's like, just like, Rank. Oh, thank you for the bit, robotic cape. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for 95 bitties. Thank you. Yeah, I can't do a fist, but it counts as a physical attack. Like, what's he even weak to? He's weak to lightning, but just neutral everything else. Yeah, I'm going on a trip. So I'll be gone the rest of the week. So today's the last day before I go on my trip, but it'll just be for this week. I'll be back Sunday. Yes, Thomomberties, welcome. Yeah, I am small. I have little fish. Alright, Splash. Firebolt. Punch. The kitty, why did he keep screaming? Black. I think I've done this one already. Yeah, they're hitting them more difficult to hit. Ooh, big slap, wow. What does warmth do again? Oh, it heals. Teleport an enemy into the Sparks Act, dealing 5 fire attacks that deal 10 fire damage. Yeah, that's a lot, actually. Woo! Let's go! Super Slam? Yeah, that'll finish him. Yeah! Woo! Body Slam! We win! You okay there, buddy? Wizard, not go deeper. Shut up, idiot! It's like, yeah, we want to go in deeper. See what happens. Wait, did you hear that? Yeah, it's like they became... It's that standard enemy joins your party and becomes weaker bullshit. You know how it goes. Don't worry, guys. I can manage this. A determined Snink steps forwards and limbers up. If I flop at the right times with the ragdoll button... I forgot what the ragdoll button is. Fuck! I can dodge past things. Deep breaths, just like old times. Whee! I forgot what the okay, R for rag. Ah, shit. It's like I accidentally pressed E when I meant to press R. Ah, god damn it. Ah, god damn it. Ah, god damn it. Am I trying to brute force it? Yes. Okay, there we go. The thing is, you automatically get back up. Okay, I made it, I think. What's with the laser beam? Yeah, that's death. Are you scared? I would be too. Like, yeah, we got a problem. I don't know if I can crawl as a ragdoll. Doesn't look like it. Maybe I can run and duck? I probably have to run and duck. Ah, god damn it. Like, is there a way to just keep dash on? There's no option to keep dash on, so it's like I have to hold shift if I want to run. Ugh, let me see here. Ah, I tried using, it's only left shift. I tried right shift. Is that a problem? It puts my hands in a very strange position. So yes. Because it's like, if I one hit the R button, it's like, it's WASD to move. Unless I use the arrow keys. Maybe I'll just use the arrow keys, can I? Okay. Okay, that fixed the problem. It's like, some games you can... Some games are weird like that. Put middle finger on D? No, it feels very uncomfortable. Like, even with my pinky on shift and my middle on D, it feels very bad. I don't like how it feels. Ah! Yeah, I have small hands. That's the problem. I have small, dainty hands. I gotta get around these rocks. Oh, god damn it. Okay, checkpointed me there at least. I'll take it. Yeah, it's like no big flippers. Ah, fuck. Ah, come on. It's like it doesn't... Like, I don't go down sometimes. Like, I'm trying to do down and R, and sometimes it doesn't want to do it. It's like it has to be, like, while I'm running. Ah! So awkward. And then that happens. Yeah, I don't go down. Yeah, see, it's like it projects. Oh my god. Domo Deadly Kiwi, thanks for the 5 months. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. How you doing? Welcome. Why do I keep crashing to the boulders? What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. I just don't know what. How do I keep crashing into the boulders? It's like, how do I not crash into the boulders? I guess that's probably a better question. Yeah, the timing is tight. So far, so good. I'm just on this weird section. But yes, hello, welcome. Is there a way to control... Like, it's like I have to, like, duck and dive? I don't... How did I make it shorter that time? Was it based on how far I ran? Can you walk and duck instead of... Nope, I can't move if I hold R. I can't move. Unless... Well, what did you mean? Alright, I think that was my checkpoint. Duck while already walking but not sprinting. Oh yeah, I probably could have done that. But it's like, I didn't know how far that was gonna take me, but whatever. I got it finally. I made it! How do I... Click. There we go, booby traps off. It's done, it's over. Save so I never have to do that again. Yeah, booby trap. I'm just so angry I could explode! Okay, that's a you problem. Take a nap. Before you was a poorly rendered Leximan. How you even recognize this version of yourself with such little detail in what stands before you, you're not sure. The horrible Leximan mutants attack! Oh god! Like, what'll we do? Like, that's one enemy. All enemies. There we go. Yeah, he doesn't really do AoE, does he? Oh well, whatever. Fire! Fire! Laser eye rays. Rotting. Like, a lot of things just happened. But the important thing is we're still alive. The green cloud. And just more fire. Hold on, fire! Storm! Whoosh! There we go. You win! Woo! Level up! Level 7! Yippee! It's like, wait, they respawn in that spot after I heal? Really? What the hecky? Why put a fireplace there then if they're just gonna respawn in that spot? Whatever. I blew them up. A bright red potion. A plaque beneath it reads, the potion of mealing. From the creators of breakfast bottles. Drink what you really want to be a pile of finely ground parculate. Oh, I wouldn't mind that. Yes, you would mind that. Don't you dare drink it. You see an oddly familiar hat sitting on a cushion. This one has a symbol of Mahal Moram emblazoned on its front. Bedazzled. Reaching out to touch it, you feel the incredible weight of magic. Nothing changes. Right, you're not magic in the traditional sense. This is very unfortunate. You happen upon a crossbow in a glass case. The plaque reads, repeating crossbow. Oh, so let's smash that glass and... Hi, how are you? How are you, buddy? Hi, how are you? Hi. Never mind, that thing's annoying. All you see in this tinted glass is a glowing Mol Moram icon and bedazzled in on a unseen artifact center. The card on the plaque is unreadable due to how opaque the glass around it is. You shift from side to side to try and get a better angle to read it, but it's no use. Stupid glass. Find a luxurious pillow with a belt that has Mahal Moram surrounding its buckle. Plaque reads, Wart Null Strength Belt, the original strength belt. You see a long description about a legal battle concerning naming conventions with giant strength belts. Okay. Stack of art supplies, most of it has been used, probably by the weird clones of this place. On closer inspection, you see drawings of the same rough image of a piece of paper. The image of a skull wearing a mage's robe and hat. This is getting creepy. Can we go home yet? You bust out of prison, Sneak. Oh yeah. You glance down to read the notes. A complex alchemical recipe of some kind. Arrested kneels down and looks. Let's see here. Russell, what's wrong? These are recipes on how to clone someone. In other words, create copies using a sample of them. This kind of thing is forbidden among alchemists. Samples? Does that mean Leximan's been here before? These clones clearly look like him. I don't know, but I think we shouldn't get into it. Like, we're gonna find out one way or another. Before you is a rather mundane-looking closet door. Resting in the middle of the door, you can see what simply says, Le Storage. The handle is locked as you try it. There's also some sort of muffled grumbling coming from behind. Alright, I can't do anything. Moving along. All of the limbs of this clone seem to have been replaced by hats. What terrible mind would think a wizard needs more than one hat? This is awful. I've seen it all. It generally is kind of disturbing. Come on, Leximan, don't look around this weird place too much. Like, hello? There's a big smash in the distance. Something bad awaits you ahead, you can feel it. A boss? Death? Destruction? Chaos? Hello? Ugh, so many of these weird clones. What are they? There's a lot of them. How are we going to... Who is... Leximan! You're home. But you are not needed anymore. I have already surpassed you. Back off! We're here to refurbish whatever you call this. Are you the one controlling this place from the shadows? Why does your shape remind me of... I am Leximan! The original! This place is mine. So this is it. The final battle. Maybe. Let's do this. New ally joins the fight. Captain Eve Maze, the Obliterator. Puny. New ally, Sparks, the True Pyromancer. New ally joins the fight. Snake the Mastermind. What are they doing? Like surviving? Like, oh boy, it's another vampire survivor thing. Let's go! Yeah, I guess I'm just a clone. Fighting Clone Wars. New ally joins the fight. Ressa Snezza, the Miracle Alchemist. Like, well, so far so good. Elementine, master of the elements! Gotta pick up the XP. The more XP we have, the more power we can unleash! Assuming I don't die first. Jungo, local bloke! Like, protect me with your big manly arms! Ah, no! Ah, shit! Fuck! Ah. The clones begin to overwhelm you, swarming like an endless torrent. You decide to back off for now, recover your strength, and try again. Start over. Like, I got cornered at the last minute. I was like, no, fuck! Yeah, cornering Stinky. These boys come in so many shapes and sizes. Why you need so many clones? Why does he need big, wide clones of himself? Magic Hat Man, why? You like your steaks like you like your Oshi. Bloody delightful. Ah ha ha ha, funny. I finished charging it. Ultimatus Requitus Supreme God Hand! How could have done that a bit earlier, mate. Hey, look! There is still one left. Hundreds of clones lie defeated all around you. It feels like it's over for a moment. But one figure remains, standing there. Its presence far more imposing than the others. This must be the leader. The Leximan-like figure draws a paintbrush from his sleeve and approaches. Alright. This strange twin of you is slowly creating pictures to cast spells. It's like, oh, this one does images. Sparks doesn't wait a second. Heat warping around her hands as she traces runes and prepares her magic. Out of our way! Fireball! Before the fiery explosion can consume the clone, he swiftly paints a picture of a snowflake. The temperature around him freezes in a cold snap, canceling out Sparks' fireball. Oh, come on! What kind of magic is that? It seems to be drawing pictures to create magical effects. That seems really inconvenient. Let's just punch him. No, don't rush it down without thinking. If it's anything like Leximan, we need an attack plan. Well, we might need that attack plan fast. Lots are coming! Clementina quickly thinks on the spot. The mysterious clone watching the party with a glowing bright eye under their shadowed face. I've got it, Leximan. Listen carefully. You need to make a spell with your word fragments that counters the picture the clone is making. However, you need to be quick and form your word before he forms his picture. Wait to predict what picture it makes, but don't let it fully complete the picture. So like, reverse Pictionary? As clones begin to approach the others, you take a deep breath. Book against paintbrush, the clone begins to prepare its magic against yours. Hose! Success! Summoning a hose pipe in your hand and blast away the fire spell your clone was preparing. Without delay, the clones swishes their magical paintbrush, preparing a new canvas of destruction. A new picture's being drawn. It's a sword. Not snealed. Shield. Success! A shield is a perfect counter to the sword the clone was forming, and you expertly parry the summoned blade. With its weapon gone, you see a glint from the clone's glowing white eye. Yeah, sword and snealed. A faint twisted smirk underneath its shadowed expression. It writes letters in the sky as if mocking your own style of casting. Failure. Don't listen to it, Leximan. Yeah, whatever it is, you're clearly the upgrade. The others try to rush in to assist, but the flick of a paintbrush, the clone creates a picture of a switch being flipped. Arrows, lightning bolts, and all manners of crazy traps begin turning the area around you in absolute chaos. Doggo Amazes react quickly, standing firm and intercepting most of the incoming traps. Oh, these are a bit full on, aren't they? Can't hold forever. Snake, it's on you. Go and disable the traps. You want me to disable that? Shaking in terror even for the Sneak. It seems a bit much. There's only one thing for it. Sorry about this. Click. Swoosh. Spark sets Sneak's tail on fire, which instantly causes them to go into a panicked kobold frenzy. Ah! Hysterically shrieking, they run at blinding speed. All of the projectiles, they're random labeling, disabling all the traps. Alright, that's one way to do it. The clone quivers in annoyance before starting to paint a more rapid, complex picture. as Sneak disables the traps. What is that? Leximan, whatever it is painting now, it's going to need a complex solution. I can't see what that is from here, but I think I could hear insects. Use it to figure it out. Ants. Eat. Success, you summon a giant anteater to do your bidding, which hungrily gets to work and slips up all the ants. Even the anteater quickly realizes how dire the situation is after its meal and flees to hide. Surprise! Panic! You clearly caught the clone off guard by beating it at time. Ressa is the one that moves first, taking the opportunity to throw a bottle at Dark Leximan. It spins through the air before striking Dark Leximan's paintbrush and sending it clattering across the floor. You have Spell Raid. I think I saw a reptile in there, so I could have probably summoned a lizard. Like, there was definitely more than one answer. Smash! I got him! Mazes yells as she tackles the clone to the floor, running him defeated. Yippee! I'll turn back now. Yippee! Like, oh, Dumbo Shadow Man, welcome. I'll get you your birds, one sec. There you go. It's like it's like right as I was turning back. There you go. Dozens upon dozens of clones lie defeated in heaps all around you. You're not here? Okay, whatever you say. Mazes sits on top of the Pictomancer himself, keeping him pinned to the floor, writhing and raging. Eventually, even he stops moving. A silence falls across the battlefield, but for the panting of tired breaths. It's over. Yeah. Is it really over for real? We've gone as deep as these ruins go. This is the end. Today. Yeah, it's like you probably got a hype train badge for giving me bits or something. Like, you did something. It seems as though the boss around here was that strange Pictomancer. Elementine falls into deep and troubled thought. Cutting the head off the snake, as they say. Without a leader, most of those monsters will probably go running. We just gotta clean up what's left. And then this place will be all ours? You bet, we'll make a whole new tower. One that doesn't blow. Isn't that right, Dad? What? Oh, yes, of course. Whatever's bothering Elementine, he snaps out of it. We'd better get to work. Do you have any ideas how long it's going to take to clean these rooms? Officers, if you wouldn't mind taking care of our unwelcome guests. Oh, and I should see about getting some new Elementine posters printed. There's a collective moan from the ex-Elementinia students as everyone sets to work. With all the creatures of the ancient ruin defeated, you all regroup. Every hand is needed. Piece by piece, bit by bit, though they find it impossible to ward, every nook and cranny of the dungeon becomes reinforced from the danger of the outside world. For the first couple of weeks, it's a series of battles from strangler monsters and clones. You feel more like survivors than builders. Funny. But thanks to a lot of practice, you see the end of your fights and are sheltered from the wild magic storms of the outside world. The place soon begins to feel like that place everyone has long missed. Home. It isn't a tower this time. It's a fortress. A bastion of magic and knowledge still being discovered at the center of the world. A place where all are welcome. This time, you'll be sure not to repeat the previous disaster. Will you, Leximan? What? You think I'm gonna burn it down? No, I wouldn't do that. Like, the end? Yay? Hold it! Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. Everything you just read could very well be the ending of this tale. I think we deserve a happy ending after all. But are we really content with that? No. There are so many questions yet to ask. Things that the pyromancer spoke of. Just what does Leximan have to do with this place? With Mahol Moram? Why the Leximan clones? Why here? Leximan was already in charge of the dungeon before Leximan got here, so who knows? I don't know. And who created them in the first place? This shouldn't be the end. No, not truly. Our new tower can wait. There are answers still to find, but I can't do it alone. Yeah, I did everyone's character things. Yeah, I did all the character moments. The story of Leximan has not yet reached its true conclusion. However, your companions are ready to seek the truth. Hell yeah! Yes! Is that so? I appreciate your determination, but the story could still end here. It's already a happy ending. Going back again could make things worse. I don't care! Are you quite sure? Well then, good luck. I hope what you find is worth it, Leximan. Well, if we're sure we want to be more thorough, I suppose there are some monsters we left behind there? That's right. We're going to need to make sure to improve our team dynamics if we're to fully learn. Leximan, make sure you use the campfires to change the team compositions. If we go, say, me and Sparks and Ressa, Jonko Mazes, and Ressa and Snake, that includes just about everybody. I get to be with Ressa. Well, no complaints here. All right, team. Let's get this done, then meet back here. Like, hang on, my magic sense is tingling. I knew I wasn't imagining things. There's definitely something coming behind that curtain. What? I thought that was just a decoration hanging from the wall. It was so close to us this whole time? Is it just me, or do I get a very bad feeling going near there? No, I feel it too. There's a kind of strange smell in the air. Don't worry, Ressa. I'll protect you from whatever might be behind that curtain. Besides, if it's really that bad, I can create campfires all day. We'll run away, go back, and just have a rest. Yeah, pay no mind to the man behind the curtain. No, whatever is behind that curtain, Sparks, it's going to be our final task in this place. We should make sure we've absolutely done everything we want to before continuing on. Alright, guys, let's finish this. For real this time. Well, I could go back and save. Yeah, there's a save point right here. Yeah. And then we can go. Any final words, guys? This carpet. Such good quality, I bet I could sell it for a couple thousand on the... Oh, Leximan, I'm certainly not up to no good. I'm just thinking about our financial future. Come to think of it, it isn't going to be easy to trade in this place, is it? Well, whatever the case, I'll manage it. And there are lots of valuables still laying around this dungeon in hard-to-reach places. We had to run past so many shinies. There's such a rush. Yeah, get the shinies later. Leximan, are you okay? That couldn't have been an easy battle, fighting someone who uses magic a bit, like... sorry, I shouldn't be worrying at a time like this. I've always been a worrier. Think we're going to live a much better life than before once we rebuild this place. Though an odd part of me is going to miss our strange adventures in that basement. Don't you think? No. We made it! And my campfires were pretty gloriously helpful, weren't they? Oh, don't look at that. I know you absolutely pulled the most weight in that battle. It's just sometimes nice to think I'm still relevant with all the talent and potential your lexicon seems to have. Ah! Her face goes a bit more serious as she looks to the unusual clone of yourself. I feel a bit bad for them, these clones. That's what they are, right? I'm sure they didn't choose to be born with a dangerous and unusual powers. Well, no matter how unusual the magic, there's always a way to put it to good use. I hope Ressa's proud of how I used mine. Hearts begin shaking as she floats, as she glances at Ressa every now and again. Ooh. Yeah, Domo gives welcome. Yeah, it's a redeem. I can go back to normal. Hello. How you doing? Don't worry, Lexi man. I get the honor of making sure this no good guy doesn't move an inch. That was a real rush, almost like the wizard smashing battle I've wanted my whole life, plus with my own magic. You're okay? Alright. That's good at least. I ain't gonna take your credit though, you were definitely a star of the show. That clone of yourself wiggles on the floor fruitlessly, twisting around like screaming shadows. Oh, settle down, you! You know, maybe my new magic sense is playing up, but it almost feels like there's something else nearby. Nah, it must be a magic thing. If there was something else so dangerous, it would have attacked. Oh, Leximan, yes, I know the victory is ours. I was just in thought. All these clones who created them, why do they bear resemblance to you? Must be on your mind, correct? I know you've never been a talker, but I'm surprised you don't have anything to say at a time like this. Apologies. Probably makes you uncomfortable to think about. I should be thinking about the bright side, the new academy. I think I prefer the dungeon floor plan and aesthetic. Towers are nice, but it's proven they're a bit easy to topple over, aren't they? Yeah. Would you look at that? It's the man of the hour, Leximan. I knew I had a good feeling about you the moment I ran into you at that checkpoint. Feels surreal that it was only a week ago, eh? Don't you worry about keeping an eye on your evil twin over here. Mazes and I have it well under control. For the record, I think the world magic stuff is an improvement. Drawing magic sounds awful inconvenient. I could hardly draw a stick man. You feel intense sensation at the pit of your stomach. You know there will be no going back if you continue this way. Yeah, we're going. I just wanted to talk to everyone one last time. Get a bad feeling going near the curtain. You're suddenly very, very sure you shouldn't be going anywhere near it. Stop! Don't be going anywhere near that curtain. Hasn't my advice, my observations carried you this far? When I say you shouldn't be going near something, you shouldn't. I don't care! Leximan freezes. He can't go further. Yeah, it's a very persistent curtain. Domo spicy kiwi, welcome. Yeah, I think the narrator's back there. You turn to... Hey, something wrong over there, Leximan? You have that look on your face like when you realized I was stalking you through the city. I believe, like me, he's scared of whatever could be behind that curtain. So maybe we should turn back and... No. We have to fully see this through. Whatever it is, no stone unturned. Come on, Leximan. I'll hold your hand or something if it makes you feel better. Let's go! It's not too late. You can still have your happy ending, you... You fools! You will soon regret this choice! Hey, I don't care. Oh, hey! It's the Wizard of Oz! Fine then. Seeing as you're so persistent, despite your inner voice's warnings, you enter the huge and empty room. What is this place? What are these unusual screens? They're monitors attached to some kind of cameras. It looks like we had plenty of these back at the station. Less of those. What's that creepy figure still sitting in the chair? Don't tell me it's a corpse! Oh, calm down. You act like you've never beaten up a zombie. We're exploring a creepy ruin. It was only a matter of time before we found one. Your foolish friends bicker with each other, but the back of mind, you, Leximan, know exactly what you're looking at. Yeah, he's gonna attack you with the llama thrust. You're looking at me! Its eyes, they've started glowing. It's too late for you to go back now. To repeat the cycle and have it go just how I want it. Because of your foolish persistence, I have to do more than just watch. I have to take control again. No! Oh, Jesus. I feel you getting close. Too close to the remains of my broken body. In their nearly empty sockets, what is left of my eyes darts at you. Leximan. Everyone, keep your distance. I don't know who this is, but their magical power is beyond anything I've ever seen. How's a bot subbed with Prime? I don't know. What? You said that about the picture drawing Leximan rip-off. I smashed so many clones, my arm's numb. You're saying that wasn't the hard bit? I don't know. Whoever they are, they're not moving, but I think they're the real one who's been manipulating things in the dungeon. They created the clones? Of course, you fool. I've got a bad feeling about this. Maybe we dug a little too deep? You certainly did. Oh no. One second. Drink a little water. Okay. My withered body creaks and sits up slightly. My voice permeates deep into your mind only. Your curiosity is applauded. Welcome, Devon. Things wouldn't be as interesting for me if you were truly mindless. Whoever they are, they're not saying anything. Do we punch them? Leximan? Are you okay? Do we need to run? That friend of yours, Ryza, is the first to notice your distant glare towards me. Just give me the call to blow this freak to smithereens! Ah, Sparks, not one of my creations, but still did excellent work. If you got this far, Leximan, I suppose you're owed the truth. Let us link minds so you can better understand my journey. Okay. I don't know if I want to mind weld, but oh geez, what's happening? Like you, I was an amateur wizard in my days. A humble spellcaster that organized books and kept the wards of this place, nothing more. For such a mundane lifestyle, I was perfectly content. Mahal Maram was a prosperous city of wizards. Anything I wanted, I could get, so long as I put in the honest work. But too quickly as I grew up, I could see the paradise around me begin to change. The arch-wizards of this place grew too ambitious. They sought power beyond their understanding. Attempted to create things that would surely benefit only them. They began to declare war on other peaceful magical academies, wipe out populations of wildlife for the ridiculous reagents of their rituals. I was too clueless and too weak to speak up about it, but wary enough to begin to seclude into the deeper basements and libraries of this place. And then, sure enough, there was the fall. Forbidden magic turning against themselves, rituals backfiring, people losing their minds, swarms of furious monsters we'd attacked so frequently, bands of vengeful wizards from which we'd taken their homes. All led to Mahal Maram's destruction, the loss of innocent trainees, and soon nothing was left but ruins. Ruins. And me. I hid deep in these libraries for a long, long time. My caution, cowardice, and luck had kept me alive until I finally ran out of supplies. I preserved myself like this, like how you see me now, in a state of half-living whilst I learn over time from the books around me. Every day as I wandered through the ruins of the place, it became more and more clear to me that wizards were the cause of this massacre, the cause of my suffering. So long as there is one ambitious wizard in the world, they have the capacity for great destruction, perhaps even worse than the calamities I experienced. So, to the best of my ability, I made a plan. A plan to create and plant fake students into other academies, each with their own method of destruction. And destroy you did. I sent you there, to Academy Elementina. But not only do you bring me great amusement to your tomfoolery, but the chaos you caused was a perfect catalyst. Damn, we were a goddamn sleeper agent the whole time. There is still much to do, however. I was simply planning to reset things. Your lexicon is capable, and I figured you'd easily get bored. But now we're here. Now you've seen the face of your creator, and heard my story. I want you to join me, Leximan. Your power has grown far beyond my expectations. But make no mistake, I am your maker. That's Principal and that Pyromancer. Hand them over to me. The rest of your friends can leave. Then we can fix this world. Together! Leximan, can you hear us? Enough of this. This is clearly a trick. I'm preparing my pyromancy. No. Yeah, don't take Sparks. Like, she needs to be in lesbians. I figured you may have grown attached to your friends. However, I am your creator. If you think I have no control over you, you are very mistaken. Yeah, we could elemented then. So let me tell you, not ask you. Join me! Now. I see. Perhaps you want to find me just out of curiosity? Yeah. Then let me satiate your curiosity, Leximan. You feel your lexicon crackling, fizzling, sparking at every small gesture by the narrator filled with nonsense and garbage. Go ahead, give me your finest. Come, Leximan, there's no need to scream. Try again. I think you're starting to understand. Nothing. My, now there's a creative answer. Let me tell you exactly what happens. Nothing. You do absolutely nothing. That's all you can do. I am your creator. As long as I fill this bubble that makes your thoughts, all you can do is sit still and listen. Now shut your eyes, Leximan. Everything will be better when you accept it. Shut your eyes and listen. And I don't wanna. Stinky! Your friends won't be hurt. I'll make Elementina and Sparks be like you. You'll work together as a team. Jonko and Masis and Snink and Ressa, you could visit them in the city any time. Or perhaps they'll choose to stay here in our home. Doesn't it sound good? A fresh start. A new home. Surrounded by the ones you love. Leximan, you can relax now. You made it. You don't have to fight anymore. But I wanna! Ooh! Pachoom! Enough of this! Sparks! You spicy little lesbian! Let's go! I don't know who you are, but if you think we'll just stand here while you mess with our friend, you're dead wrong! Courage is not always an admirable trait, Pyromancer. Sparks is flung backwards like a ragdoll, powerless before the strength of the true hero. Ah, Sparks, your destructive nature came through for me that day. And yet, you are the perfect example of what I, myself, seek to destroy. Why don't you have a taste of your own medicine for once? Yeah! Sparks, unfortunately, digs her heels in and slows to a stop, leaving a trail of glittering sparks in her wake. You think you can beat me at my own game? Big mistake! Click the start, let's go! Woo! Rebel! Oh, jeez. Is it an issue with reading or enunciating? What do you mean? It's like... Ah, jeez. Oh, God. My regular stumbling over words I don't know. I honestly could not tell you. I am an extremely fast reader, so it's one of those, I think it's one of those things where it's like, my mouth can't keep up with my brain. Spark dodges past each and every one of my attacks like a damned rat. Why is it so hard to stomp these human pests? Sparks conjures a flaming hot fireball and shoves it right up his... Silence! Sparks is not in control of this story. With a mere flick of his wrist, the hero sends this villain tumbling aside, defeated in a single blow. This is Sparks! The hero, having taken, regrettably, some minor damage, begins to approach the evil wizards. Not another step, bucko! You're going away for a long time after I'm done with you. The MPD captain turned traitor. Is there... The MPD captain turned traitor. Is there truly anything lower than a turncoat? Interesting words from a wizard that hunts down his own kind. Elementine! Principal Elementine, who had the right idea by locking up those foul wizards and practically throwing away the key. Don't listen to him. I've got to face up to what I did to my students. And I'm going to start by giving them somewhere safe to live. Keep him busy, Mazes. I'll give him what for. You've got it, Chief. Let's do this! The fools charge the hero, certain to face their doom. Oh god. Ah! It's like, I don't think I've ever seen a game have you play as the boss and force the boss to play their own fight. This is new. I've never seen this before. Like, this game was already pretty dang unique. But it went a little, it's like, it went a step and two beyond. Yeah, it's like this is Mazes' boss battle, and the narrator is forcing her to go through her own boss battle. It's the same thing with Sparks. Sparks was forced to go through her boss battle that we did all the way back in Act 1. That putrescent? Yeah, you might have missed it. I think it was like at the very beginning of yesterday's stream. The ex-police officer continues to avoid the hero's attacks against the odds. The hero really begins to fume as Elementine's repeated attacks begin to wear his wards annoyingly thin. Mazes now! Justice Hurricane! Mazes swings down wildly, cutting a few shallow gashes along the narrator's crooked body. However, he fights back, reaching out a clawed hand and draining Elementine's magic away temporarily and leaving him useless. Mazes breathes heavily, exhausted and frail, unable to fight anymore. Snink and Jonko look for a way to help, scrunching in their pockets for anything they can use. With a handful of random garbage, Snink begins to make a plan. We're down to the very last of our resources, but I'm sure there's something we can do. Let's do it then. Not sure how much longer I can block this bloke's insane magic anyway. Like, hi, welcome to Chili's. The combination does not prove to be potent enough. Just throw coffee in his face, Jesus Christ. Jonko takes out his cup of old coffee and gives it a sip as he thinks. The smell drifts over to Leximan. Memories of his time at the city flood back to him. Memories of Ressa's old room, back at the academy. Alright, I think I might have an idea. It's working! Leximan's coming back to us! But I didn't say my ID yet. And I'm sure it was very good, but now's our chance. Help me get his lexicon back to him. Right, you've got it. Leximan's eyes snap open fully as the lexicon is returned to his grasp. He searches the pages wildly. The last of his creator's tricks obfuscate his word choices yet again. You can't do this. Don't do this. I made you. If you defy me, if you destroy me, there won't be anything left. We can keep this world safe. We're the only ones who can. No. Behind Leximan, he hears voices. You can do this, Leximan. I'll burn it to a crisp if you don't. You've got the power in you. If you beat me, if you beat me, you can sure beat that. He's weak, I think. This will surely be the final hurdle. Leximan, use all your creativity to find a powerful word. I know you can do this. Leximan tugs at his magic, building up a spell of untold power. Wow. Banished to the Shadow Realm! And the narrator is banished to some dark and distant place, never to return. Without me, how will you continue your story? Without me, what is there other than silence? Joke's on you, someone else seems to be narrating. Silence. Why does that sound tempting? He's fallen unconscious. The coffee isn't working anymore. Leximan, we won! Don't go falling down on us now! Somebody get him to say. Leximan. Leximan! It's okay, we're here. We're still here. Are you okay? Oh, thank goodness. I thought maybe because we've defeated him, you'd... Always one for dramatics, aren't you, Dad? Leximan's fine, safe and sound. Don't understand what he was saying, but that was a proper good job, Leximan, mate. Hey, don't let him take all the credit. That took a lot even out of me. I don't know how you've got all your breath. But yeah, you were pretty great, Leximan. I think I aged several hundred years in the space of that 5-minute battle. I think I'm going to drop dead. Blech. Don't go flopping over now, silly. We've got to tell everyone outside the news. What word did I use? I used banish. He's been banished to the Shadow Realm. Right, come on, everyone. I'll make sure no hiding monsters catches us out on our way outside. That would be anticlimactic, wouldn't it? Maybe now without their creator, some of the clones will want to live with us instead? Like maybe. I'll check my posture. You all go on ahead. But we can't celebrate without you. I told you stop being dramatic. Or is it sinking in how much cleaning you have to do? Yes. That's definitely a small part of it. I just like a moment alone with Leximan. Yeah, do not put on the evil wizard hat. As fabulous as it is. Well, hold on. You can have your moment, but we ain't leaving you too far. We'll be right outside. Come on, you lot. Leximan. I admit I heard some of the things he was saying to you. About why you were made. I can't even begin to imagine what it must be like. Wherever we go from here, I want you to know I don't blame you. It's like setting everything on fire wasn't your fault. It's not your fault. But it kinda was. My pride was polluting the academy, and it was what destroyed it. This is true. Despite your purpose, you're the opposite. You made it better. You made everything better in the end. You'll stay, won't you? These people can be your family. Sorry, I forgot in moments like this. You don't like to... I want to stay. Leximan has come a long way when he set the Lexi school on Lexi fire. He did the Lexi talkie talking. Yay! Well, of course you can stay. How would the new academy be built without your creativity? Yeah, how do you spell wood? Let's get going, shall we? It wasn't nearly as easy as I thought, rebuilding that place. Most of my time was spent clearing out the lab. I converted the relics and the tomes of this ancient civilization into a new, beating heart for this place. The equipment used for the experiments, I had to make sure there wasn't even a trace left. Not only for Leximan's sake, but I'd like to think the previous inhabitants felt respected for it as well. Where I once had nothing, I now have family, and students who are proud to call me their teacher. I can see the smile of my dear daughter, though she hasn't needed me for a while. I will make it my mission to find the whereabouts of the rest of her siblings one day. Sequel? For now, she seems happy enough. Every pupil has its place. Tomorrow I'll be spreading the word of the Maram Magical Academy throughout the world. I hope somebody talented takes up my mantle as principal soon. In honesty, for the longest time I've been wanting to start learning things again. Maybe I'll go to one of Ressa's lessons in the academy first. Have you seen what some of those all-natural potions can do for your hair? Be fabulous! In alchemy first. I finally reopened it. Potion class. Honestly, I think the reason all the other kids found potions boring back at the old academy is because they could barely understand my voice. But I found it, and Sparks was really persistent for me to get a makeover now that I'm wearing teacher's robes. Thanks to my students and many of the dungeon's leftover monsters and clones, we've done all sorts of incredible things with the academy, or alchemy. I can't read. Domo Doom Guy, welcome. These nuts to you too. We're healthy and able to treat each other's wounds after the occasional attack at the entrance. Our food is still way too spicy though. I don't think Chef is ever going to listen to me. Now I've got to mark Leximan's homework. He better not have cheated again. It took months for people to stop calling me names. Like, thanks for the bits. Also, ow, no biting. Like, can I go without biting on my vacation week? Which is honestly fair enough considering what I did, but that's besides the point. What does it matter that I'm kind of a big deal around here nowadays? Winter was far more brutal than we thought, but with help gathering wood flying boner roaster and some borrowing of trinkets from Snink. No? Alright. We were able to make braziers and sconces to contain my flames and warm up and power the whole academy. Plus, I'm Ressa's proud assistant. She always needs me to boil her cauldrons, you know. She wants you to boil her cauldron. Wink, wink. She's so talented. I love that girl. Guess I got it pretty good, huh? Hell yeah. I thought people would bully me when it came out that I was a thief. But they're oddly accepting. Maybe it was because I managed to find the house of the so-called police commissioner. I shredded and stole absolute mounds of forged arrest permits and rotting eggs inside their potted plants. A similar fate awaits for anybody that took the orders of whoever tried to take Leximan. But for now, I have a job. A legal job. Don't make assumptions. I'm the proud chief engineer of the academy. As it turns out, experience can be magic when it comes to maintaining traps. And believe me, with the amount of terrifying beasties outside, we need them. Life's good down here. It was fun conducting my heists in the big city. But the escape was always the best part. Aww. Oh, she's got a wizard hat.
I don't know what's more devastating. The fact that my magical girl powers wore off, or the fact that Elementine said no. Something about having like 8 children.
Fyte's hurt. I don't like it.
And how could he act like he saw my proposal coming? I was the most discreet. Just messing with you. Well, both still happened, but I was just being dramatic.
You'd think someone tough like me wouldn't have much to do in a place full of books, but you couldn't be more wrong.
It's up to my keen eye to make sure nobody repeats the previous Archmagi's mistakes. And as I suspected, Junko and I actually have got a big of a knack for magic ourselves. It's like, I already get that from Taffy. Even if he barely pays attention. Like, every time I lay down, he just walks up to me and starts licking my face. Anti-magic's my specialty. I could use it even without the help of fancy devices now. I'm not gonna use it to make sure nobody has fun, don't worry. It's my job to use it so everyone can have fun learning as long as they can. Well, they finally made me do it. They finally made me get rid of the officer title. I was telling them the MPD could maybe be salvaged back home, but come to think of it.
Yeah, he's a fuzzy little stress ball. I don't know where he is. I don't know. Yeah, I am a funny little stress ball. I'm constantly full of stress and anxiety. Help!
It really all was a bit of a faff living in that place, wasn't it? Nowadays, I get paid for telling people not to run hallways and booting out sneaky monsters. It's great, to be honest. Would highly recommend. I reckon one of these days, I'll see if I can organize a great expedition back to the city when I'm done helping out with building. People really need to know the truth about these wizards. I mean, one truth is that they can cause a right mess. But has anything worthwhile really been achieved without even a few things going wrong?
Yeah, you break some eggs, make an omelet.
And so, the last chapter of our story comes to an end. The students of Moran Magical Academy will continue to grow and cultivate their own personal magic in this place.
And then there's me. I feel free for the first time in my life. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you, but for now, I think I'll write my own story. Everyone should be able to walk a path close to their own heart. Yay! Credits. So, this is it, huh? The end?
Well, everything's gotta come to an end eventually, hasn't it?
That's right, Sparks.
Yeah, the fourth wall's been obliterated.
Man, what a Lexi speech! Besides, it's not like it's the end, really. We get to be excited about what happens next. Yeah, I want a sequel. What does happen next?
Let's worry about that later. Right now, we're at the end of an epic story. And every epic story needs a name, doesn't it?
Right you are, my dear Mazdus. Elementine has quite a nice ring to it, doesn't it?
No. Even I can tell this doesn't feel right. Then, how about... Hey, I meant... Sorry, pressed the wrong button. I did. This one's for the spin-off, isn't it? Wink, wink. There it is.
Yeah, that's more like it.
I could get behind this, even if Leximan is a little punny. I suppose, when you think about it, Leximan really was the star of the show.
Yeah, you're right. Alright guys, no need to get so sloppy. Then without further ado, I think it's about time we roll credits! Puny? What? Goodbye, everyone! Woo! Good ending! Yeah, speed up the credits. Okay, thanks. Yeah, Chris Jones, right there! He was at my stream! The first time I streamed this. Probably if I agreed to join the guy, that probably would have been the bad ending, but I was like, no. I don't wanna. Alright, final thoughts. That was a really cute game. I really liked it. It's like, it was cute, it was quirky, it was funny, had nice charming characters. Short, sweet, simple, very creative. I want more. Give me a sequel, okay? Thanks. It's like, it is on, the Steam. It's like, I didn't pop... Like, the first time I streamed it, I posted the link, and then I kept forgetting. Oh, well. You could just look it up. What am I on? Thanks for playing. You're welcome. Post credits? Nah, that's it. Alright, so what I'm gonna do now... Let me set up for it. I'm gonna boot up Genshin. Because I never finished... It's like I started a character questline thing, and I didn't finish it. So that was like my backup plan, because I had a feeling I wasn't gonna finish it. Let's see, let's get Genshin up here. Domo Space, welcome, how you doing? Yeah, Shin Impact, exactly. I don't think the quest is gonna be long either, but... So this probably is gonna be a short stream regardless, but I figure it's too early to stop. And I'll be getting the quest done, so it's 2 birds, 1 stone. We can all be Daijobu. Update the game thing. I'm not gonna bother changing the title. Oh shit. Why is it making me log in? 1 second. There we go. I don't know why it made me log in. You can't see anything. I'm keeping the screen black until I'm officially in the game. What kitty? He just ran up here and charged into my room. Like a little stinky boy. No, you're not kicking my shins in. Like, I gotta switch to controller now. Turn on the controller. There we go. Now I can get it to display for you guys. We won Genshin. There it is. Alright, well, before I start, it's like, I know it's early, but I kinda have to use the bathroom, so... It's like, I might as well go now before we get started on whatever this is. BRB. Alright, let's do the thing. In the place. With the people. What kitty? He screams at me. I know not why my son cries. What kitty? Why do you scream? He just flopped over. Alright, gotta go look for Mualani. Where she be? She be trustworthy.
Sorry, we don't carry any black swimming floaters here.
What?
But why? Black floaters look really cool.
May I ask whether you've had some bad luck lately?
Well, yeah, sorta. The last pair of black floaters I bought ended up getting bitten by Koholosaur. I nearly drowned. Which is why I want to buy some new ones.
I knew it. I specifically asked an expert from the Masters of the Nightwind about this once. Black floaters bring bad luck.
Are they like the black cats of the
Really?
sea or something?
Also,
Why would they
have
bring
you by
bad
chance
luck?
become a mosquito magnet? Or found yourself overheating? Maybe even suffering a little heat stroke?
Yeah, that's exactly how I've been feeling. It's all starting to make sense now.
In that case, I'd recommend either pink or blue swimming floaters.
Kitty, you want your stick?
According to the
Go get your
experts,
stick.
bright colors can not only lift your mood, but also bring good luck. I'll even offer you a discount if you'd like. Just see it as a way of celebrating your luck taking a turn for the better.
You'd really do that? Then I'll take one of each.
You got it. Ahem.
Ahem?
Well, hello there. If it isn't the traveler in Paimon.
I don't want floaties. You could be my floaty girl.
Been a while, Mualani.
Good to see you
Was
again.
all that stuff you were saying just now really true? Do pink and blue floaters really bring good luck?
Of course. I know a friend who nearly drowned once, but because she was wearing blue floaters, a group of Koholosaurs came to the rescue and brought her back to shore.
Whoa,
But let's get back to why
For
you're
real,
here.
for real.
Are you looking to buy some water sports products? Come on, don't be strangers now. I can give you whatever you need. You are guests here, after all. It's only natural for me to give some gifts to you.
No, we actually came here to ask you to be our guide.
Well, you've come to the right person.
Oh, where'd you come from?
Where do you want to go?
She just popped right up.
Mysterious island from the legend.
A trip to the mysterious island. Oh.
Do you have any concerns, Mualani?
I assume you're already aware of how difficult the trip will be, right?
Yep, your chief has already made that pretty clear. But with our adventuring experience and with you as our guide, we'll definitely be able to reach the mysterious island.
Then I'll have to explain some things to you first. I learned all my skills as a guide from Uncle Nu, and he's the best guide in the whole tribe. But apparently, even he has never successfully reached the island.
Oh,
With
really?
a good guide to lead
Could
the way,
he turn
a
into...
journey should usually be fun and pleasant. However, going to the mysterious island, and I don't know if I can guarantee that.
Oh, darn.
Since it's you two asking, I definitely won't refuse. It's just my duty as a guide to explain these things before I officially agree to go on the journey.
Paimon thought this would be a piece of cake for you, but seems like we're actually asking a lot. Paimon will feel really guilty to make a friend go through a bunch of trouble just for the sake of finding some treasure. Mualani?
Whoa, what's the hurry?
Come on, what are you waiting for? Kolo just got back to the tribe. I heard he found another underground ruin full of treasure.
Oh, Kolo's back. Wait for me.
Who's Kolo?
Yeah, I hope it's back to normal. Okay, it looks like it's back
He's
to normal,
currently
thank
ranked
God.
As the number
Yeah,
one
suddenly
guide
it
in the people
died.
of the Springs. Besides the tribe's first chief, he's the
They were like,
only
your
other
mic has
guide
been
who's
disconnected.
ever
I was like,
made it to the
what?
Mysterious Island.
Really?
He's always out and about, so we
I was
don't
like,
get
what do
to
you
see
mean
him
my mic was
often.
disconnected?
Sounds like this is quite an occasion, though. Let's go check it out. Let me put up the closed sign first. Okay, come with me.
Yeah, it was really sudden. Like, I didn't even touch her. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me try and figure it out. Let's see, is it back to normal? I think it's back to normal. Oh boy, mic scuff. It's like I fixed my internet scuff. I'm running it on a Ethernet cable now. So if you're wondering, hey, her last couple of streams haven't dropped frames or disconnected or anything, it's because I'm using an Ethernet cable now. I figured out how to make it work. So I fixed my internet issue. But I still can't fix my mic issue. And I don't want to spend $400 on a mic.
The crystals you asked for can only be found in caverns deeper than 500 meters underground.
Yeah, I was on Wi-Fi
Here,
before.
have a look for yourself. As for the people you asked me to
And
take
it's like,
along, they almost all got
it wasn't
lost
causing me
in a
problems
cave.
before, but
Out of my sense of duty as a guide,
suddenly it
I
did.
brought them all
And so I
back.
was like, I gotta do
Next
something.
time, just save the trouble and let me go alone.
Because if I
Indeed,
want to
well done.
eventually go back to the latest version of OBS,
No wonder he's the best.
I need to make sure I'm not
I wouldn't
disconnecting.
dare to go more than 200 meters down into a cavern like that.
Yeah, using Wi-Fi on
What
your
you mean
home
this
computer.
time?
It's like, well, you know,
He really does sound like a super amazing guy.
the Wi-Fi
you
is
could
on
get
a
some
different
pointers from him
floor,
while
so
Who knows?
it's,
Maybe
you
he could
know,
save us
use the
some trouble on our
Wi-Fi
trip to the
or pay an
Mysterious
electrician to shoot the
Ho-Oh
cable
always treats his
upstairs.
experience like trade secrets.
I was like,
He never
I don't
tells
want to do
anyone
that.
anything about being
So
a
let me
guide.
find a third option.
Oh, okay.
So I was like,
But one
let me
day,
see if I can
I'll
use
also
a
be able to
Wi-Fi
reach the island.
extender
That's him, right?
as a
Do
proxy.
you really think you'll be
And it
able to get
worked.
his help?
Like I said, I haven't had a single dropped frame this stream, no
You must be the
disconnections or
top guide of
nothing.
your tribe. I have a commission that I hope
So it
you'd be
works really
willing to
well.
consider.
Not something I would use in the long term though,
That sure
because
looks familiar.
like outside of
Aren't those
streaming,
two the scholars
simply
from Sonora
'cause,
who were bitten by the Koholosaurs?
it
They
does
also
affect my
wanted to go to the
bandwidth, so
Mysterious
it's only
Island,
for
right?
streaming, and
Seems
that's
they
it.
finally
Otherwise, I
realized
turn
that
it
they
off.
need a guide.
Domo, Roka the
Commission.
Bandit, welcome. No, don't
Since
shoot
you've
my
obviously
wires.
heard about
I have
my
so many
abilities,
wires, dude.
You also happen to hear about my
Yeah,
rates?
welcome. How you doing?
Not
We finished a
intimidated by the
game I was
price,
playing, so now we're
then we
chilling
can
with
talk.
Genshin.
Yes, I've looked
How
into
you doing?
everything I need to know.
Little
As
raccoon
long as
in
the
your
trip is
little
a
trash
success,
can.
then the commission fees won't be a problem.
Oh? And where is it you want to go?
The mysterious island.
Just as Paimon thought.
But first, please
How
don't
does it affect
misunderstand.
bandwidth?
I'm
Bottleneck
no
in the receiver?
tourist.
Yeah, pretty
I
much.
wish to visit the real place.
You hear that? He wants to go to the island.
Like,
In
it's
that case,
weird, but it's one of,
Koolo's the
it's like
only
it's
one for the
receiving the
job.
Wi-Fi, but it's like
But the journey to
making
the
its
island
own
requires a lot more
Wi-Fi
than
in
just a
exchange. It's
guide,
like
right?
it's a whole thing.
Since you want to visit the real mysterious island,
It's like
then I'm sure you've
I'm not
also heard about the
I don't know
requirements
how
for
the
our trip,
technology
right?
works. I just googled
Yes,
it,
I know. According to
and
the
then I
book,
also whoops,
we're
I
willing
also
to
did
entrust our lives
a
to one another,
a
we'll be
speed
able to reach
test.
the island together.
and the speed test was like, yeah,
I must reach that
it's like
island,
shit's fucked
even
if I
that
keep it
means
on,
putting
so I
my
just
life
turn
in
it off when
someone
I'm not
else's
streaming.
hands. I have made up my mind.
Don't waste your words on me. The way I see it, the requirement is just a way to weed out those who do not have the skills to reach the island by themselves.
You...
You say you'd put your life in somebody else's hands? Ridiculous. Even if someone were to trust me with their life, they'd just be another burden. Let's look at it the other way around. Why would I place my life in the hands of someone whose abilities are far below mine? That is what the legend is really hinting at here.
It's like, I would question his abilities. However,
Many
he has a
guys in the
fancy
tribe have
hat.
received commissions
Therefore,
like this,
by
only
the
to end up
pure
bogged
by
down
the
by
logic
their
of having
incompetent
a
clients
dope
long before
hat,
reaching the
he is
destination.
very skilled.
How do you think
It's
I
just
reached the
facts.
mysterious island? I made it because I chose to go alone.
Well, I'm different. I'm no ordinary tourist.
That
Yes,
doesn't make much of a
exactly.
difference
I'm
to
glad
me.
you understand the
You'll give up
logic.
halfway at best, which is
Not everyone
a waste of my
understands the
time.
power scaling of
And a
hats.
waste of your commission fees.
Exactly,
I
hats
can tell
equals
you're just looking to
authority.
explore
The
something
fancier
new.
the hat, the
If
more
that's the
authority
case,
you
then you can
have.
find another guide in the tribe. For example, new student over there.
What's up with that guy's attitude? Paimon takes back everything nice she said about him.
I have things to do now. Goodbye.
You wear a helmet? Yes, helmet also counts.
What's wrong? I'm only introducing a potential client to you because
Helmet
I know
is
you're a
usually
teacher.
power
In
scaling,
fact, I'd say it's quite the opportunity.
rather
Never
than
mind that for now.
authority.
I don't agree with your views on the island. Uncle
A
Neil
wise man
taught
once
me
said,
that-
any plan where you
I know.
lose your hat is a
You're just
bad
the same as
plan.
him.
Yeah, exactly. You don't want to
both
lose your
obviously
hat.
hope to prove yourselves, but still think that you have to follow the legend to the letter.
No, it's my
Waiting
hat.
for a cumbersome client.
Don't
to
worry, I have
find you
20
before
more,
even
so even
trying
if you
to set
take
off.
one, I'll just keep the one in
Milani?
place.
The rare ores I brought back are proof that I've
It'll be
been
like
to
it
the
never
island.
left.
But as for new, where's his proof? Why don't you wait until he's actually found the island before you start using
A helmet with 10 bonk
bonk
resistance. That's a very good helmet. After Kulao leaves, the crowd begins to disperse.
I'm really sorry. I just wanted to take you to see what the excitement was all about. I wasn't planning on getting into an argument with him again.
That Colo seemed to harbor some kind of grudge against you, Mualani. Or maybe your teacher.
I know. Quite an impressive achievement for my teacher, huh? Even the best guide in the tribe can't stop talking about him.
Oh, Paimon thought you'd be more upset.
Of course not. Uncle Nu has also argued with Ko'olo before.
Oh,
I've already
Kolo.
heard the same words
Like,
several times now.
I never heard his. I missed
But
hearing
it's
his
hard to
his
prove
name
anything to him
pronunciation.
unless you've actually been to the
Kolo.
island.
You also really hope to reach the island, right?
That's right. It's just that I've always seen the journey as something super important and not to be taken lightly. I was really surprised when you asked me to be your guide today. After telling you about all the dangers with such a serious face, I didn't make you think that you're causing me trouble,
You have
did
bite
I?
resistance. Of course you have bite
Actually,
resistance.
Paimon did think about taking our invite back.
The storm is approaching?
No, please
What?
don't do that. Actually, that is also
You
a
wanna
part
check
of
my
what Uncle
posture?
Nu taught
Ugh.
me as a guide. The difficulty of the trip is
Ugh.
the very first thing that needs to be clearly laid out to the group. If you want a chance of reaching the destination together, you must first reach a consensus
Ah, an actual
on the
storm.
amount
Well,
of effort
stay
that
safe.
will be required.
Take
I always felt
shelter.
that my teacher is no less skilled than Ko'olo. But Uncle Nu has never been to the island, so Ko'olo always uses that to push us down.
Oh, the blue light. Oh
As
boy.
Uncle Nu's student, I've always wanted to complete the trip to prove his skills. It's a pity that I've never had the chance.
Yeah, there's some saying
Don't
about
you have that chance now?
the
If
echo
you
of
agree to be our
thunder,
guide, we're
the
completely
duration of
willing
like
to trust
the
you with our lives.
space
With
between
the help
the
of
sounds
renowned
determines how
traveler
far
and
away
his
it is or
trusted
something.
companion,
I don't know.
You'll definitely be able to find the mysterious island.
Yes, I know
And
about the
you can
Bebo
come back and teach
tax.
that Colo a lesson.
Oh, Paimon. Come on, bring it in.
I know about the Nesler, the Bebo tax.
Aw,
Ooh,
you're making
hugged by a
my
cute
heart
girl.
rise.
Woo! Cookie tax? What cookie tax?
Alrighty then. If we're
Why do you
gonna
have a
go,
gun?
we should start preparing right away. I've already had the plans for this trip written out for some time. Come with me.
Oh, it's that scholar guy. Paimon almost forgot he was still here.
What's the hat tax?
Scholar guy?
I have gold. I
My
can give you
name
gold
is
for my
Arundra.
hat.
Please, you.
I didn't expect to see you again, Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, and it's that lady too. Hello again.
Excuse me, Miss Guide. Since we've been referred to you,
Yeah, everyone pulling out the
would it be
gyats
okay for us to join your
or
journey?
hats.
I'm Mualani. Just call me by my name. As for whether
We've
or
got
not you can
hats.
come
We've got
along,
gyats.
I'm sure you've already heard the requirements. We've only just met, and I'm not sure you're cut out for this trip. The path to the mysterious island is a grueling one.
Oh.
I admit that after coming to Natlan, I've encountered many things outside of my field of expertise. It's understandable you're worried that we'll slow you down. So how about this?
32-second
We'll set
delay.
off
Yeah,
with
so
you
that's
as
pretty far
ordinary
away
travel
then.
companions,
If
and I'll
that
pay you the usual commission
thing
fee.
is true.
But we won't officially
I don't know
be
if it
your
is
clients.
actually. It could
In
be an
other
old
words,
wives'
you
tale.
needn't shoulder the responsibility of being our guide. And even if something were to happen to us, your reputation as a guide won't be tarnished as a result. How does that sound?
If you accompany us, then you are a member of the team. I could never agree to such a careless deal. Oh, don't tell me you think I'm the same kind of person as Kotolo.
Oh,
So you still
hello!
refuse?
Yeah, that you heard a
Fine.
different thunder from a lightning
Sorry, I'll
bolt?
put the moral
I don't
for the
know.
return trip in your backpack. Without a guide, the road ahead may be dangerous, so please don't follow me.
Verandra?
Now he wants to go alone? Why is this guy so obsessed with that island?
Wait! Please don't do this in front of a guide. I can't let a tourist go on some dangerous journey all alone. Even my sweet mom would give me a harsh scolding if I ever let you do that.
I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. Although it'd be inappropriate to bring along two strangers I just
It's
met,
like,
there is another
please protect
solution.
these idiots.
How about this? Let's meet up
It's
tomorrow
like,
morning
I
at the
remember we had
monument
to
near the
save them in the
tribe's
very beginning of this
southeastern
quest
slope.
line.
I'll see you there.
So you've decided to accept my offer?
Rule's true. It is true?
No.
Oh.
My plan is to
Okay,
use some of
so-
our time together to turn you from
Cool.
strangers into friends. The kind we can trust with our lives.
That's your plan?
But yeah, pet kitty all you want.
Very well then.
Wonderful. On behalf of both Verandra and I, thank you so much.
Oh god, why am I yawning? Whoa.
Pretty sure only Mualani could come up with a plan like that.
Yeah, that's Mualani for
we need
you.
to get started on our preparations. Come with me.
Let's go to the island or something. Like, I'm a Genshin player. I can't read. Like, a Genshin player being able to read and know what's going on in the story? Heaven forbid!
Hey, Alafa. I've got some business for you.
We've been over this before.
7 miles?
Name's
Fair
Yellow
enough.
Path.
I know. It's just that Lafa sounds so much cuter.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
Laugh.
since you're the customer here, I guess whatever floats your boat.
I need a camping tent with all the accessories. Only the best you've got.
Another commission, huh? Just so you know, a full tent according to your standards.
If you
is
partook in
gonna
more
be
caffeine, you'd
pricey.
be less
Is your
eepy.
client covering the
Well,
bill?
I'll probably get more caffeine
How
tomorrow.
much are we talking?
I'll just stop having
Don't worry
caffeine
about
now
the
so I
cost.
can sleep
I'll take care of it.
tonight.
Oh, but that's not right.
We are the clients after all.
Ahem. Let's make this clear, Traveler and Paimon. We're not working together like this is a hired commission, are we?
Yes.
Oh, no. We're traveling as close friends who trust each other with anything.
Okay, whatever you say.
That's
Why
what I
not
thought.
both?
Honestly, I can be a little picky when it
Oh,
comes to
Domo
camping
Moo in
equipment,
Salem, welcome.
and
How
I
you
want my
doing?
friends to
Oh
be
my
paying for
goodness.
me. But don't worry.
Domo,
it's not that
welcome
expensive.
Raiders. Thank you for the raid. Arigato.
We're ready,
Hello,
Lappa.
welcome.
Your total
My
is
goodness.
200,000 more.
Welcome Raiders.
Isn't that still a lot for you, Mualani?
Just imagine us in the
There you go.
wilderness,
How was your
okay?
stream? I hope you had a good
We can
stream.
either
I hope you had a
sleep
good
out in
time
the
with Five
open,
Nights at
tired
Freddy's.
and weary, or simply spend a week's
How
worth
was-
of pocket money.
hello
and
Raiders.
completely
Domo,
solve that
welcome.
problem. I'd say that's a great deal.
I'm Blade the Loon, Kitsune Hunter / Animal Tamer. I finished playing Leximan, which is a cute little spelling game that I highly recommend. So we're just like chilling with some Genshin before I go on my vacation. So getting whatever I can done before then.
You call that a week's worth of pocket money? Are you rich, Mualani?
So by all means, if you gotta eat or pee or whatever, go ahead. Otherwise, kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
That's not important. We still need to buy some equipment from another store. Come with me.
Like every follow gets you enough points to pet my cat. Despite the popular demand to know you cannot pet me. But yes, welcome Raiders, hello.
You call me uncle, but I'm old enough to be your grandfather, you know.
She's just being polite.
Because you're still young.
Like calling
Uncle
old
An.
ladies auntie.
Hey, can you help me find something kind of
Auntie!
rare? I can.
All right.
I know you're 100
What are
years
you
old, but I'll
looking
call you
for?
auntie. Now it's 17 seconds. It's getting closer. The storm is approaching.
A record player. Specifically, the kind that's convenient to take camping.
No, I can't have head pats.
Oh,
That's
that
what
model
Kitty's
is
for.
pretty rare
Kitty loves head
indeed.
pats, so he gets all the
I
head
thought
pats.
it'd be nice to keep it as a prized collectible in the shop. Just don't break it, okay? I'll even buy it back from you when you're done with it.
Thanks, Uncle An.
A record player? Does that mean we need to buy some records too?
Yeah, Taffy demands a high levy from his subjects.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
he's
that's our
the
next
king
step.
of the castle here. He takes everything. He gets all the treats, all the toys, all the beds, all the pets.
Hey, Paka Paka.
It's what he deserves.
Mualani? Have you finally decided
He's a
to
good
release a
little
record of
baby
your own?
boy.
You'd be the first I'd sign with if I ever did, but not today. I just want to buy a record. The one you've been keeping from customers and listening to in secret.
Uh-huh. That's a pretty rare record, you know?
Joke's on you,
Besides,
he's into
I
that
haven't even
shit.
finished listening to that one yet.
Maybe I can think of a way to connect you with a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind to release a record.
Whoa. Then we could produce some really wild tunes. You've got a deal.
Nice. That's the record also accounted for.
What do we need it for anyway?
Well, I asked a friend from the Masters of the Night Wind for some advice once, and apparently, playing this song at night is an effective way to keep travelers safe and sound.
It's gonna be interesting seeing how you guys use the sniff emote when it's ready.
It doesn't cost much. That's a nice way
Yeah,
to
we
make
do
the
have to
trip
eat
a
the
little more
emergency
pleasant.
food. Get the fire ready. We'll
You
make
know
some
how it goes,
s'mores.
Mualani.
We'll melt this fluffy
20,000
little
more for this
marshmallow.
record. That's the best I can do.
Deal.
Looks like Milani really is rich.
That should be about everything we need to buy. Next is... Ooh, I'm getting kind of nervous.
What's wrong, Mul?
Next, I need to find my teacher and get the map to the island.
Yeah, this teacher you keep talking
Besides
about.
the legend left by the first chief, there's also a map. Well, not just a regular map, it's more like a treasure map. It's full of strange symbols, almost like it's a part of a big puzzle. Guides must draw from their experience to decipher the map's meaning and understand the route. The chief made several copies of the map and distributed them to the first members
But
of the
seriously, is
tribe.
that a joke or could we
The
actually
copies
eat her?
were to be passed
No,
down to
it is a
future
joke.
generations. So usually a teacher will pass
It's
their
like,
copy
it's
to
a
their
very
student.
old joke from
Which
like
brings us
way
to
back at the
today.
very beginning of the game.
The day I officially asked Uncle Nu for
So,
his
and it
copy
became a
of the
meme.
map.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's one of the
Saying that is
ancient
also making Paimon
cryptic
feel a little
memes of this
nervous.
game.
Sounds like it must be a pretty serious moment.
Yes, but the thought of having you two by my side somehow makes me feel a lot better. We won't let Uncle Nu down, right?
That's right. Let's go and find him together.
Like, can I actually buy something here? Curious. Doesn't look like it. I was gonna say, like, there are you've got a sharp mind for business. What's that? It's like,
I can stay a little longer this time.
no, but he gave me a free thing, so that's cool. Some NPC asked if Paimon's a mascot. The PC has the option to declare as emergency food. Yeah, pretty much. Does Paimon do anything? Nah, she's basically just our emotional support animal. Like, no, you were the emergency food the entire time, Doom guy. Yeah, she's the mascot.
A surprise. Then
She-
you
it's
must
like
be
she
here to
fills the
finally
role
pick up the
of-
map.
Cute, quirky animal
It's all right,
mascot,
too,
except
as always.
she's a chibi that floats.
Did you forget that you had mentioned these two to me before? The ones who went to the Night Kingdom with you. In some sense, you could say that you've already trusted each other with your lives. It's just that my feelings are a little complicated now.
Your feelings. Huh?
Do you think that I'm still not ready yet, Uncle Nu?
No, I believe you are the best guide in your generation. It's just that I'm
Like, I'm not any kind of food.
After all, the
I'm not
journey to the
edible.
mysterious island is no easy feat for any
I
guide
taste
of the
icky.
people of the springs. I'm still a little worried.
Don't worry. With our help, Mualani will definitely be able to find the mysterious island.
Yeah. This time I'll definitely be able to prove that Ko'olo
Like,
is
I
no
taste
better
like a
than Uncle
rotten
New.
fish from a dumpster.
Don't misunderstand. Since you've made up your minds, I won't try to stop you. It's just... Please listen to your teacher's words once more.
Like, well,
Mualani.
I didn't shower
Our
today, so I'm
mission as
probably
guides
very
has never
stinky,
been to
actually.
prove anything. There is only one thing we must do. Guide tourists safely to their destination.
I understand, Uncle.
In that case,
It's like, I
you may have the
shower
map.
every
Also,
48
take this with
hours. Because when I was like
What
10,
is it?
my doctor was like, you have
It's
dry
a
skin. You
talisman.
don't shower
Take
every
good
day.
care of it.
And I made that my
You must
entire
return it to me
life.
when you get back from the mysterious island.
Was this made with
It's like you
spinach?
put away the pot. It's like we ain't cooking heavy
But
either,
for
not
some reason,
today.
This doesn't look like a regular spinel fruit to me.
67%, that's not
Right.
bad.
Which is precisely why it's so effective.
You really know
Definitely
me
not
best, Uncle
edible.
New. All right. Traveler and Paimon, tomorrow we'll set off. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
Yay! Paimon can't wait for another adventure.
Wait until the following day. All right. Yeah, the forbidden sushi. What time does it want me at? 8 a.m. All right. 8 a.m. As close to 8 a.m. as I can get.
Where do you want to go next?
It's about time to meet up now. Let's head to the spot Mualani mentioned.
To the spot! Like, yeah, he does have... He has the pork roll terrier. But he's not really edible either. Like, I'm pretty sure if you tried to bite him, you just get electrocuted from all the static electricity building up from all the bass guitars he plays.
Traveler, Paimon, over here.
Yeah, pork roll...
Oh, and
The
those
meat
strange
is...
fellows
It
are
is a
here,
meat.
too.
Good morning, you two.
It is a tasty meat.
So when are we leaving?
You put on a nice sandwich with like an egg and a cheese. Very
Seems
yummy.
you're as excited as a child before the start of our journey.
I just want to get
Yeah,
down
it's
to
nearly
business as soon
impossible.
as
Yeah,
possible.
because it's
You know
processed.
This is no leisurely spring stroll, so I hope we can all act a little more professional.
Not necessarily sausage, but close enough.
worry. Our journey to the mysterious island has officially begun.
Yay!
First, do you all see the statue here?
Uh-huh. Is it an important clue?
Like, no
Well,
Doom Guy, no
it's
eating.
not a clue at all. He was the first chief of the people of the Springs who came back from the mysterious island and set up this place. It's a monument.
Yeah,
The
spam
first
if it
thing we
were
need to
round
do
and not
before we set off is
disgusting.
to touch the statue and pray to our ancestors. This will make our journey to the mysterious island smoother.
Is there any theoretical basis to support that claim?
A theoretical basis? No, but my teacher taught me it's an essential step before heading to the mysterious island.
Don't even I'm registered
Very
on a
good.
Jigger counter.
You didn't try to argue with me.
Do
over
I even
something
wanna
that
know
you
what that
aren't
means?
knowledgeable about. That's very professional of you.
Sure, but since
Yeah,
this practice
firmer
doesn't have an
spam with a
empirical
spicier taste.
basis,
That's
I
pretty
won't be
accurate,
able to
actually.
include it in my thesis.
Come on, everyone. Greetings to my ancestors.
I told you, Doom Guy, you can't
As your
eat us. We're too
descendant,
gross.
I'm about to follow in your footsteps and witness your accomplishments. Allow me to depart under your gaze and return under your protective watch.
Oh, radioactivity. Oh, yeah, you
That's
would
an
be
important
radioactive
great
heavy
adventure.
Aether.
Now, please get ready.
It's like,
We're going
yeah,
to
if
look
someone
for the
tries to
first
eat
clue.
you, they're gonna grow an extra limb.
Speaking of which, where should we look for the clue?
Yeah, it goes well with bacon.
At a place where many gather. Like a
Well, when you put pork roll and bacon together, you're just having some nice pig on pig action. So that makes sense. What must you do, Doom Guy? Sleep? What, you want uppies? That emo looks like uppies. It is uppies. Yeah, you can have uppies. I can give you uppies. That's not a problem.
Wow, there are a lot of Cohola
How does downies work? Well, first you dig a hole,
As expected, the first
6
clue
feet
is
under,
related to the Cohola
and then you
When
slowly
people
lay
from
them
outside
down.
The tribe get a copy of the map. Most can deduce that the first clue is related to the
Yeah, pork roll plus
Coholasaurus.
bacon plus egg and
But
cheese
they often end
plus
up
hash
looking in the
brown.
wrong
Yeah, that's
direction.
the good shit.
When the first
That's
chief
that's
created the map,
perfect.
he left a special mark for this part.
Perfect
It's a code that
breakfast.
the tribe uses to indicate a herd of them.
It's like your arteries
So
will
it'll
thank
be
you
impossible to gain
as you
any
slowly
leads from
die.
Just finding 1 or 2 stray Coholasaurs.
You're a real
Do a self-downy. Oh no.
But according to the information I've been able to find, Coholasaurs don't like gathering as herds unless it's
That's
to
a
compete
downy?
for the
Yeah,
hot
that looks like a downy,
So
yeah.
let me tell you a secret that only a guide from the people of the springs would know. It so happens that
Like, I
wild
also have a dead
Coholasaurs
emote.
periodically gather in the valley up ahead. It's almost like how our tribe gathers together for festivals. Still, as soon as the season changes, the herd quickly disperses again, unless you're a guide who's always running across Natlan.
Fun
It would
fact,
be
you can't
very
bury
rare
a
to
6
ever
feet
witness
hole.
such a
Yeah,
thing.
actually.
This is a thing? I need to note this down right away and include an explanation as a part of my thesis.
It's like you're a big changeling.
According to what I've deciphered from the map, a clue is hidden deep in that valley.
But to get there, won't we have to get through the herd of Coholasaurs?
We'll have to think of a way to sneak past without startling
That's
them.
the thing about the changelings.
gathering
Since they
together
can
with their
change their
friends, so
appearances,
I'm
you
sure
can
they don't
never
wanna be
really
disturbed.
get an estimation of how big or small they
going
can
to
really
have to
be.
walk through the
It just depends on their
Coholasaur
mood, I guess.
That feels a little...
Given we've agreed to work together, everyone should do their part. However, Karia
It's
has
like
been attacked
it's
by
meant to be
Coholasaurs
based off
before,
like when
so
Pokemon are
this isn't an
KO'd.
ideal
That's why I
plan
look
for her.
just knocked out.
Shouldn't be a problem at all for me. Let's have Karia wait here, and I'll take over all the tasks that were supposed to be entrusted
Now I just
to
think
her.
of that. Now I'm just imagining, you know, that hole that
No
guy
worries.
was
We
trapped
don't need
in
everyone to go.
that
We
cave, and they
actually
tried to
need
pull
someone
him
to stay
out.
and look after the luggage, so we'll leave that
Now
to
I'm
you
reminded
two.
of that.
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Is that so? Then that works out perfectly.
And now I understand how much you care for your assistant scholar.
Wink.
Follow me and stay close.
Hello, boys.
Oh no, we've been spotted.
I could just
Let's
beat
back
them
off and
up.
Try again.
Why should they put you in charge of the
Coholasaurs sure
Pokemon
seem
anime?
on guard.
Kevin, you've already used the information provided by the map to deduce that the clue
The
is
wizard
in that
spawn
valley.
and sound?
Why don't
Nah,
you
that was us
simply chase
being
them away?
detected by
You're
an
pretty
enemy.
strong, aren't you?
They want us to stealth.
First of all, the elders of the tribe have always warned us to never hurt the Coholasaurs. Doing so won't
Never hurt the
most certainly bring
Colosaurs.
bad luck.
I've
And secondly,
killed
you
a
can't
lot of
just
them.
show
I
up
don't know what
and
you're talking
intrude on
about.
others' gatherings, much less make them leave. That's just terrible.
But on what basis?
Okay. So can we figure out another way to enter the
Don't
valley?
worry, it's already dead. Oh boy, rotates.
There must be a way to enter the valley without startling them.
Be rolling, rolling, rolling,
It'd take a while
rolling.
for me to come up with a solution on my own, so I'd like to ask everyone to help
Make
come
an
up with
episode where
some
Team
ideas.
Rocket gets thrown off a cliff, and then the next episode we see their funeral.
Oh, is there a detour or another way around?
I'm sure there's a fanfic
According
of that
to the map,
somewhere.
the clue is right in the middle of the Coholasaur herd. Even if we try to approach from the other side, we'll just run into the same problem.
This is tricky.
It's tricky.
Karia, I've noticed that you only talk when you're trying to help smooth things over between Varamdra and the others. I'm sure you must have some ideas of your own, so why don't you share them with us?
Oh god, it's a gunfight!
Me? All right. When Varandra decided to look for leads on the Koholosaurs, I wanted to help, and so I also looked up some information about the creatures. I discovered something very interesting. We thought that the Koholosaurs relied on their hearing to track their prey, but they also possess a very keen sense of smell.
They got that
And
snoot.
I'm not
They
sure
do
how
the
useful
sniffer.
that information is.
Oh. Oh, that was actually very useful, Miss Karia.
You can just call me Karia.
In that case,
You could just
please
call me
stay here
Karia.
and keep an eye on the luggage.
Yeah, exactly,
Traveler
like
Paimon,
that.
Come with me. I've got an idea.
Like I said, we will have that emote soon. I don't know how Eevee-chan's gonna interpret what I asked for. I kind of just let her do what she wants. So we'll see.
The key to making our way
Concord
through the
shutting
herd.
down? Oh
If the
no.
Koholosaurs have a keen sense of
The
smell,
100 or so
then
people
even
that
if
were
we try to
playing
sneak
it are gonna
around
be
and
so
stay out of sight,
sad.
they'll still notice us once we
Oh
get
well.
close enough.
It'll probably come
But
back
this
as free to
plant can
play,
help us
so I'm not
solve that
worried.
problem,
I
because
never
its
even cared.
fragrance is very
It's not my
similar
kind
to
of
the
game.
scent of a Koholosaur.
I don't play AAA
We can
games.
apply the plant's extract to our
I play this
bodies and
shit.
trick their sense of smell.
Thank you for the follow,
So,
Domo.
we're gonna
Welcome.
Rub plant juice on ourselves?
Yeah, you had a good laugh
also
at
good for your
Discord.
skin.
Yeah, we did. We did. Well, he collects
Paimon
plant
feels all
extract
wet
and stuff.
slimy. But this actually does smell like a Koholosaur.
Shake emo. I don't know.
Okay.
Domo, was a TI freak? Welcome. How you doing? Welcome. Hello.
Follow me.
Good
and stay
evening.
close.
Thanks again for the follow. I think I got a stealth. How do I stealth? Yeah, this is a game.
Be sure to stay out of sight.
Yeah, it's like I finished Leximan, which I highly recommend. It's like all my VODs will be on my YouTube.
Careful.
Oh, it's a baby! Hello, baby!
Oh, it's just a young Koholosaur. Don't worry, this little one doesn't pose any danger.
Like, ah, yes, the tentacles. Like, I'm just sticking behind you, girl, because I don't know what else to do.
How could there be so many here? We can't get through.
It's like we're right smack
I have an
dab in the
idea.
middle of their natural
Here.
habitat, but, you know. Caw, motherfucker! Like, don't tell people what I do on Sundays. That's between me and the tentacles.
Careful. Don't startle them.
Yeah, calamari is tasty. It's been a while since I've had calamari. It's hard to find good calamari. And if it is good, then it's
Must be getting
overpriced.
close.
Look, a bunch are gathering around that rock. What are they doing?
Maybe when things start to get boring, they gather together and talk about something fun? Too bad I can't understand what they're saying.
But Paimon thought guides from the people of the springs could understand Koholosaurs.
Sounds like someone has been trying to trick you.
True, they were definitely trying to scam us. Huh? Do you see that on the rock?
Ooh, rock.
It looks like some kind of drawing.
Buffalo
I've heard there's a
calamari
type
hit
of
like
moss that
hit
changes
like the
color when it
shrooms.
reacts to the
Yeah.
biological signals released by Koholosaurs.
I can't remember the last time I
But
had
to trigger
buffalo
that sort of
calamari.
reaction, you'd need a
It's
huge
been a
number of
while.
Koholosaurs. That must be the clue.
Which is better,
Should we take a
calamari or
picture?
shrimp tempura?
Oh, the flash might disturb
Oh,
them.
that heavily
Let me try to
depends on
copy it
how
down.
they're both made. Milani copies the mossy drawing and quietly leads you down the way you
Past
came.
the first stage of the journey now, right?
I see. Had I chosen to drive the Koholosaurs off, then we never would have found this lead.
Because it's like,
Seems there was a logical basis.
They're
for
both
everything
really
you said
good.
After all.
Yeah, you can't just ask
Has he
that. That's a
always been
trick
this way, Miss
question.
Karia?
He's
'Cause it's
just
like-
obsessed with his research.
It really
all.
depends on how they're
At
made.
least
Because,
this has shown
like,
that my judgment is correct.
if the
proven my
calamari is made
trustworthiness.
correctly,
And so,
and
there
it's
should be
not
no
like
need for us to argue
spongy
next
or
time.
like
Yes, I
squishy, it's
understand.
got like the right
And I
texture,
suppose that'll help
then
us
it can be
avoid
better.
wasting time.
But if the shrimp
Calamari
tempura is made
really
with
knows
like
how to
the
lead our
light
group.
crust, with like the nice center to it, and it's like that long stick that they give you with like a bowl of ramen or whatever, then that might be better. It's very circumstantial. She is a professional guide after
Next,
all.
we'll need to use the lead we found to uncover our next destination. Now, what does this pattern represent?
Hard to tell. Paimon certainly doesn't have any idea what it's trying to get at.
Aha! I got it. Though the lines are kind of rough, I can still see that they represent the boundaries between the water and the land at Jade Skirt Knoll.
Yeah, shrimp tempura
We
is
can
definitely
use this to
easier, so
fill
it
in
does
the
have that
hole on the
advantage.
map, and
Yeah, you
find
got
our
called
next
out.
destination.
Really? You got all that just from some rough lines?
Well, intuition is also a part of it. Maybe I've just seen too many maps as a guide, and now it's easier for me to pick up on
We
patterns
already
like
answered that question.
Let's get ready to move.
Best food is egg salad and hot smoked salmon. Okay, fair. If you actually make bad shrimp tempura, then don't cook ever again. Yeah, exactly. It's like if you fuck that up, that's on you, buddy. There's a chest over there I can go get. Might as well do it. You never tried either. Well, you should. Unless you have a seafood allergy. In which case, my condolences.
Solidify!
Fall in!
Like, yeah, bonk him.
It's showtime!
Yeah, it's shaped up to be a new inside joke. It's like, yeah, we have a number of those, don't we?
Unsolicited. And all the more.
Like, for those of you new here,
valuable
we have a Discord. There's a command for it. Flamingos! Goodbye, flamingos. Hello? Is this the place?
Okay, this is the place.
Yeah, some deep fried Oreos. I haven't had
do we
deep
go
fried
next?
Usually in a while.
I'm not completely
It's like,
sure yet.
usually you get them at like
The
a
map
fair,
seems to indicate there's a
but the
mechanism
last
here
time I
that
went to a
crosses
fair,
the
I didn't
water.
get them. I got,
But I still need to think about what
I
these
got
lines
the
might be
special
referring
shaved
to.
ice.
I knew it. My
It was like
theory was
it was like a
correct.
specialty thing.
Sounds
It was
like
really
he's
good.
got something to say again.
If you have any suggestions,
Yeah, we
then
sure
please
do.
feel
It's
free
all
to
Mark's
share.
fault.
I
Yeah,
believe
exactly.
The mechanism that the lines are indicating is a spirit way.
It's like it was
That
like
is a
eating like
possibility.
strawberry
But
shortcake.
I don't remember
'Cause I got, like,
anyone from the
strawberry
tribe
flavor,
setting up a spirit
And it had
door
like
around
stuff
here.
in it. It's really
According
good.
to my theory, it
Oh, hi,
might not have been
Mark.
set up by humans. The dragons living in Natlan also used a similar device.
Vazir's
long
Domino?
before the
I
humans.
wouldn't know. That sounds like
Speaking
a
of
European
which,
brand.
The spirit doors your tribe uses may have been built imitating the dragon ones.
Oh, I remember now. Uncle New did mention this possibility to me before.
After learning about the legend, I realized that it was connected to my research. And so, I
To
looked up
my
a lot of related
research?
information. Even though I haven't found an exact route to the mysterious island, I'm fairly certain I've deduced the geographical features of the island's surrounding areas. Firstly, it's at an intersection between water and land. And secondly, there should be a high concentration of phlogiston. My research indicates that the Spirit Way was originally a natural phenomenon caused by the flow of phlogiston.
That's a lot of
Therefore,
words.
The area must contain
Yeah, deep fried
many
Oreos are
potential
good, but
spirit
they
ways, and the
they do make you
dragons
feel
who lived
stinky
here in ancient
afterwards.
times
This is
may have
true.
left behind some devices to control them.
Oh, amazing. Now it all makes sense.
Now everyone's contributing to the team.
You flatter me. If my theory is correct, we should already be very close to the mysterious island. Once you've unlocked the mechanism, we'll be able to derive the island's location.
All right. Then
You
let's
put a
start
pick in
searching
food?
for the
Okay.
dragon's spirit door.
That's
Let's
just
see
a
here.
quick and easy name.
Oh, okay.
I'll be
Yeah,
able to
those do
include it in
look
my
like
thesis.
Oreos. Except
Given the
not.
dragons existed much long before the humans, we should stick with a name that references no human concepts. Calling
I
it
did take a pee break
phlogiston
already.
node
When
would be
when I
much more
booted up
appropriate.
Genshin, I already took my pee break.
Then let's start searching for the phlogiston node. Speaking of which,
Deep
what does it
fried
look
corn.
like
Oh
exactly?
boy.
If I'm
That
not mistaken.
might not be bad.
Look that way.
If you like dip the cob in and everything, that might actually be okay.
Whoa! It started glowing! This should be it, right?
Looks like we can activate it once we get
Yeah,
close
deep
enough.
fried
The
polenta.
light does remind me of a spirit way. But according to the map, there should be 2
Coin.
more phlogiston nodes. Let's keep searching, everyone.
Get oh, they're all like over here.
Paimon sees it! Oh, but it's way up high. We'll need to find a way up there.
Yeah, we could do that. I was like, huh, what's this rock structure here? Touch. Mentally, you're already deep fried. It's like, aren't we all a little deep fried inside? Yeah, he does have the overcooked spine, this is true.
Advance.
Like my back,
Burst forward.
like my back has its issues sometimes, but not nearly to that extent. Mine's just lightly baked. Yeah, you gotta be careful not to cook too hard.
We finally found all of
Great work, everyone. Okay, now first, we need to figure out how to control this thing. Its qualities are very similar to that of a man-made device, but it doesn't seem as intuitive to me.
Is there something wrong?
See, look at this. After activating a normal spirit door, we could just go ahead and use it. But this one requires someone to stay and keep operating it here. Also, according to the map, we need to activate the mechanism and switch between different phlogiston nodes to change the path of the spirit way. If we don't operate the nodes properly, then the people on the spirit way will come tumbling from the sky.
Oh boy.
Isn't that super dangerous?
Yeah, that does sound dangerous.
In theory, the process should be very safe, but only if the 3 phlogiston nodes are each being operated by someone.
Yeah, there is no deep fry
Do you
filter,
think
is
you'd
there?
be-
Though I've
Someone will
never
have to
tried
put that
before,
in.
I've read a lot of information.
Add
and
it in post.
theoretically should be able to properly control it. Let me give it a try. Huh? But in theory, this shouldn't happen.
If Varamdra can't control it, then that also rules out me.
Okay, well, how about you?
After all the adventures he's been
Like,
on,
how about
something
me?
like this should be easy peasy.
Yeah, easy peasy, exactly.
Then it'll be up to the Traveler to stay here and operate the phlogiston node. I'll go activate the mechanism. I'll let you know when we need to switch nodes. Just make sure you quickly head to the corresponding node, and we should make it safely.
Okay, ma'am.
Wait, but handling it this way sounds even more dangerous, Mulan.
Don't worry. It looks like the spirit ways are all above the water. I'm pretty good at swimming, so I'm not afraid if I end up falling in.
But it's so high.
She's like, yeah, I could surf on anything.
If
You
we
know,
don't manage to
waves,
reach a node in
spirit
time, or
lines.
If we make a mistake, there's a lot that can happen.
Do you still remember the promise we made before we left, Paimon? Only those who can trust each other with their lives can reach the mysterious island. Since you two are willing to trust me, then naturally, I'm willing to trust you.
Alrighty.
Like, just leave it to us.
Careful.
We'll figure something out. Like, when doing a Spirit Way challenge, you can switch, adjacent tracks. Yeah, so... I know about this already. Let's go! Surf and turf! Woo! Oops. Yeah, I'll hydrate.
Now switch to the spirit way on the right.
Flip.
Please.
Hang 10!
Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need.
Node? Node Bode? This one? Touch. Like, we dodge your boo, girl. Did I just go in a circle? There we go. Gotta keep hanging 10. Woo!
The path ends up ahead. Switch to the next spirit way.
Will do. It's like, appreciate the warning, girl.
Get to the next node.
Got it. Paimon heard Mualani shouting just now. Let's go find the node we need.
Like, it's right here.
Mualani, we've taken care of the final node. Please be careful.
It's like, I touched these already. Why do I have to keep messing with them? You're conflicted with gacha games? Understandable. It is gambling but anime, so
Amazing, Mualani.
it's like
For a couple of moments, Paimon
you
thought
could
it was over.
spend your money on anime girls,
I'm confident I could do it all
or
over again.
you could spend money on VTubers who
Why
are
the
anime girl
phlogiston nodes
adjacent.
no longer work?
Oh, you're right.
It appears the phlogiston nodes here need to automatically recharge. Once they're
Yeah, you can
activated,
do
they'll
free
be
to play.
unusable
This
for
is
some
true.
time.
In that case, no matter what happens next, we have to seize our chance. Otherwise, who knows how long we'll have to wait for another shot.
The animations from this, you mean this
You
game?
hear that?
Yeah, it's got good animations.
The weather's getting gloomy, and a bunch of whirlpools just appeared in the water.
Yes, we need to get to higher ground and take a look.
Yeah, the voice acting's pretty good. I know some people try and bash it, make your way up the hill nearby, but it's really not that bad.
Hey, look over there.
Whoa, there's a giant whirlpool over there.
Yep, and that's our next.
Huh? What do you mean?
The info I deciphered from the map points to only one possibility. To reach the mysterious island, we must enter that massive whirlpool.
Whirlpool travel, let's go!
Forgive me for being frank, but as a guide of the people of the Springs, I'm sure you understand the danger of such a vortex even better than we do.
Yes, I know. But whether it's the information deciphered from the map or the direction of the
You bought a
spirit
few
wave that I observed
Wilkins?
in the air,
Yeah, it's like I've bought a
everything
few
points to a
Wilkins
path ahead
myself,
being
you know.
hidden in that whirlpool.
And what if you're...
Rondra.
I'm not trying to be unreasonable. Unfortunately, I'm very knowledgeable in this area. The spirit waves must have affected the nearby bodies of water and lowered the water level. That's why the whirlpools appear. At this rate, some of the land that was once underwater will soon reappear at the surface and see the light of day again. Don't you think that sounds more like the definition of a mysterious island?
I don't know, the
So,
only mysterious
our
island I can
goal
think of
should
is the
be
one
the
in
shallow
Pokemon that
waters.
appears
We
on
enter that
random days of the
vortex,
week at random times.
Undercurrents will drag us to the bottomless abyss.
It's like trying to calculate that shit required algebra.
Have a point.
I can't find any evidence to refute your claim.
That was
for
way
the
back in
moment,
Gen
but
3.
I still trust my judgment.
Then it seems like it's time for our collaboration to come to an end.
But Didn't we all agree to trust each other?
I have reached this conclusion based on my field of expertise, and I cannot deny it, even if you try to convince me otherwise. From now on, let us each choose our own way.
Okay, and you'll die.
I refuse.
You?
Letting your clients separate themselves from the group in the middle of a journey will result in the worst luck possible.
Yeah, this
will
guy's
not
gonna
agree to
die.
that.
He's like, I want to do
we
it all
can implement
myself,
the
even
plan
though I've
I
gotten
proposed
myself in
at the
trouble
very
multiple
beginning.
times.
You're not my guide, and as such, you don't have to take responsibility for me.
Let her guide you.
Oh, but you can't do that once you've traveled together as a group. If you were to leave now, we'll all be hit with bad luck. It's now beyond both our control. How about this? You and Karia wait here. We'll go first and investigate the whirlpool. I know you like to explain everything with theories and logic, so let me build my case first, and then I'll come back to convince you.
Well...
Traveler, Paimon, let's get...
All right, let's go. Transform! Yippee! Go over this way!
Whoa. The massive whirlpool is up ahead. Just the thought of going in there is making Paimon dizzy.
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision?
Well...
Well, kinda, sorta.
It's okay. That's completely normal. Actually, I completely understand how Varamdra feels. This is just how it is to be a guide. The tribe's experiences passed down from generation to generation are what give us the ability to guide our guests through hardships. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But it also means that we must bear the consequences of our mistakes and judgment, which could be quite dire this time. Although I'm pretty convinced that all the leads we have collected are pointing us to the whirlpool, I still don't know what awaits us inside. If the scholars still choose to reject my plan, I won't have the confidence to ask them to only do as I say. The same goes for the two of you. You are the commissioners, so if you think this is too risky, then it's perfectly reasonable if you want to end the trip here.
No, let's go! Let's go straight into the whirlpool!
The good news
Come
is that I know
on!
the
It'll
way
be
back to the tribe very
fine! What's the
well.
worst that could happen?
Mualani?
We've already made a promise to each other. We'll reach the island together!
That's
Let's
right.
go!
You trusted us before, Mualani. Now it's our turn to trust you.
Yeah!
Besides, it's gonna take more than a whirlpool to scare the two of us. We all managed to make it back from the Night Kingdom. After an experience like that, what's so scary about being sucked into a whirlpool?
Aw, Paimon. Come on, bring it in again.
Hugs, yeah!
This whirlpool and see if we can gather any info to convince that Scott. Matters of luck aside, he definitely knows a lot about geography, and we'll need him on the team.
I know, it's just that we can't see much from here.
Yeah, Doom
I'll
guy?
get closer to the water and have another look.
Are you gonna go to Eep?
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or does the whirlpool seem to be getting smaller?
You're right.
You gotta go
Maybe it's
downies?
just like the phlogiston
Understandable.
nodes and can only be active for a certain amount of time.
That means we need to hurry.
Well, rest well, Doom guy.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karia? What?
I tried to persuade him, but Varamdra insisted on verifying his theory first.
Yeah, that fucking
Said that
idiot
the
got
water
himself
to
in
the south
trouble,
was about
obviously.
to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, the water suddenly began to surge and he was swept away.
Yep.
Not
We
much
gotta
of
go
a
save
swimmer,
his
so I
ass.
came to call for help.
Oh, why did this have to happen now?
No time to hesitate. I'll get in the water and rescue.
Yeah, let's go. Like, I get it. I gotta go save his dumb ass.
Need a surfboard?
Help!
That way? He's been pulled away by the current.
Like, wow, you managed to fuck this up real good, buddy. What's that about your science and theories if you're fucking dead?
We found him. Karia came and found us just in time.
Oh, there they are!
Varamdra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Oh,
It's like, you're
did I tell
welcome.
you to wait for me?
Judging by the changes in the water's surface,
The path to the mysterious island wouldn't be around for long. I didn't want to miss this opportunity.
Can you even
It's just-
swim, sir?
I didn't expect my calculations to be wrong. It seems you were right.
It's like, you did the calculations, but you're bad at math.
Huh? Well, the whirlpools have disappeared.
Seems we missed our chance.
Why would you give up on such an opportunity to come rescue me?
Shush!
How can you say that? It's already bad enough that you had to be left behind. Do you think I'd let anyone in my group drown?
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karia. I think if I reactivate the nodes, that will cause the whirlpools to reappear. The only problem is that we still don't know exactly when we'll be able to do that. It's already getting late now, and we've been on the move for a whole day. As your guide, I suggest we make camp first and have a good meal. We can talk about the other stuff tomorrow.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry.
It's a miracle she hasn't mentioned food for so long.
Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt while everyone's busy solving puzzles.
Isn't that
We have plenty of
convenient?
tasty things to eat. Let's just find a suitable spot to make camp. I like that place right over there.
Alright, let's go. Milani guides everyone to the best place to make a camp.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set up the tent.
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fire. Oh, and here's a little camping tip. It's best to set the tent upwind from the campfire.
Okay. Whatever that means. I'm being informed there's a chest somewhere. Ooh.
Unsolicited. And all
Like,
the
I don't know
more
why that
valuable
was there,
for-
but cool. Set up tent. It's like, I have been
What do you
informed
think?
that there was things I could
This is a
do.
specialty dish I learned to make that's
Gotta get the
perfect
treasure.
for camping.
It really hits the spot. You're a great cook, Mualani.
Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit too.
No. I'm just happy I was able to help out.
Huh? What was that sound? Oh, it's scary to camp out at night.
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on.
Yeah, just drown out the sound of the monsters with some lovely tunes. Where's the tunes?
Listen. Not bad, right?
I don't hear anything.
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just playing it for good luck.
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in various
Oh, now I hear
customs.
something.
Guess that makes sense.
In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island is also a custom left behind by the first chief of the tribe. I wonder what kind of experience he's trying to share with us.
What kind of person was he like?
Yeah, Paimon would like to know too.
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, I actually don't know too much about him. It's said that he was the first person to make a map of Natlan. And even the first person to become friends with the Koholosaurs.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah. There isn't a place in Natlan that he didn't visit. Even the most remote parts bear his footprint. Even now, no one has even come close to his reputation and status as a guide. His trip to the mysterious island is the most legendary of all his accomplishments. But oddly enough, after returning from the mysterious island, he laid aside his yearning for adventure and chose to settle down. That's how the tribe was founded. It really makes me wonder what the journey meant to him.
Sometimes the journey is the friends you make along the way or
Camping trip shouldn't be
something.
this stuffy and quiet. Everyone needs to help make it more live. How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
Party! Party!
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow, then wouldn't it be best to try to rest and conserve energy now?
Now's not the time to be a party pooper. You ought to agree to ideas from the one who rescued you today.
Yeah, she's right.
All right. So what do the rules stipulate for a bonfire?
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules. Everyone just needs to have a good time. How about this? I'll ask everyone a question, and then we'll take turns saying what's on our mind.
Okay, sounds
So, for the first question, what's the purpose of a journey.
Treasure.
Oh, we were just talking about
Victory. Going to a
Let's hear
destination.
everyone's ideas, and maybe we can figure out what the first chief was thinking back when he made the trip.
Paimon can go first. If you ask Paimon what the purpose of a journey is, it'd definitely be about treasure and all kinds of delicious food. And most importantly, it's about making the trip together with your companions.
Yeah.
Yes, I can't agree more. Okay, next person. How about you, Traveler?
The purpose of a journey. You close your eyes, recall the moment you were separated from her. You remember the purpose of your journey has been her all along, but you've yet to achieve this goal. You don't seem to see any other meaning to this long journey. However, you suddenly begin to recall the sound of the windmills creaking in Mondstadt and the sight of the colorful night sky in Liyue Harbor. You remember the moment you stepped onto the islands of Inazuma with the falling sakura petals. You remember following the smell of coffee in Sumeru. You hear the sound of the tide and return to the waters of Fontaine, swimming alongside schools of colorful fish. These things seem to be the real meaning of your journey.
You sure are taking your time thinking about it.
Where did I even start?
Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many nations before making it to Natlan, right? It's quite possible that your experience traveling is more than what I have as a guide. It's understandable that you can't explain it off the top of your head.
Yeah, we've been to a
Why
lot
not
of
circle
different
back to you
places.
later?
Meanwhile, you've just been
You can tell
circling
me
the
once you have a
this
clear
one area,
answer.
most likely.
Next, let's hear what Karya has.
Me? If you ask about my travels, well, this is actually my first time traveling, so I don't have anything useful to contribute.
That doesn't matter. This is a party around the bonfire, not some research seminar.
All right. If I had to say what the meaning of a journey is, I'd say it provides an opportunity for true companion. Before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything outside the trip itself. As long as you stick together with your companions, you won't have any trouble to worry about.
Yeah, companions,
I get it.
friendship, all that good stuff.
Paimon too.
Uh-huh. I hope that didn't sound too silly.
All right. Now it's for Ramdris.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in pursuit of what we call results.
You're gonna eat too? Alright,
The
rest well,
so-called
Cosmic.
journey is but a path that leads to these results. So, the greatest meaning of a journey
Yeah,
lies in
posture's
managing
all
to find
good.
the right result.
Not sure I completely get what you mean.
There's nothing difficult to understand. It's the same as the decision of your first chief. He must have discovered enough valuable results after visiting the mysterious island to decide that he should end his journey. Once you've achieved the results you want,
Yeah, I'll have
any
fun with my
additional
shin
journeys would
packs.
become Before coming here, someone had stolen the results of one of my research projects. All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements, and he was able to take all of the honors. All my effort vanished into the air as though it never existed.
That's rough,
Do you
buddy.
understand now, Miss Guide? Without results, the journey is meaningless.
I sympathize with your situation, but I'm afraid I can't agree with your take.
I don't need your sympathy. As long as I can reach the mysterious island and find the correct results, my pain and struggles will become just another insignificant part of the process. What happened during the day already proved that my theories were wrong, so I'm willing to trust your judgment. I apologize for our previous argument. I must make it to the mysterious island, and if I have to entrust my life to someone else to achieve that goal, then so be it!
Was that actually supposed to be an apology? Because it sounded kind of awkward.
Close
Actually,
enough. We'll take
There's
it.
a saying
Just
among
don't
the guides
be
of the
stupid
People of the
anymore.
Springs.
Let us take you where we gotta
If the goal
go.
of the journey was to reach the destination, then you should have never left the house to begin with.
Ah!
Because the final destination of every journey is your home.
Yeah,
It
you
would
do.
be
You do gotta
disrespectful
go
of my
home
duties as a
eventually,
guide if I were just
preferably.
taking tourists straight to where they wanted to go.
or at least find a new one.
It's my hope to also make everyone feel happy along the way to their destination. That is what I would truly call a journey. And that is my answer.
Yeah.
Just as you don't agree with me, I can't agree with your point of view either.
I'm not too worried about that. After all, another purpose of traveling is to help people understand each other better.
What sort of logic is that?
All right, that's it for this round. Since it's still early, How about we tell some horror stories next?
Spooky?
Oh, now Paimon's scared.
Is spooky time? That's gonna skip, isn't it? Gonna be like, no spooky time for you. Just gonna go straight to the next morning.
Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mulan and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to.
They're back in the whirlpool. Let's go! Don't drown this time.
Mulani!
Just in time. I was about to go look for you.
What the? You already caused the whirlpools to reappear again?
That was quick.
We're in luck. The phlogiston nodes were recharged by dawn. I had Karya and Varamdra control the nodes this time, and we were able to quickly unlock the mechanism.
Amazing, you were able to do that
They'll
while I was
practice tomorrow
sleeping.
morning so
I
they can
guess
get
the
the hang
traveler
of
is just a
controlling
heavy
them.
sleeper.
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted members of the team.
Ah.
Is now really the time to be teasing us? Don't forget that the whirlpools won't last all day.
He's right. We should really hurry over to the massive whirlpool again.
Even though we had this discussion yesterday, I still want to double check. You all trust me, right?
Absolutely, ma'am.
You bet.
Okay. Then let's go.
Yeah, to the whirlpool. Do I need I need to pick you up. There we go. Like, I don't trust swimming into it. I feel like this is the safer way.
Paimon accidentally swallowed some water. So scary. What is this place?
I can't believe it. There are subterranean caverns under the water.
Mulani was right.
Let's see where this cave leads. Come with me.
Alright, let's explore. Go to the places. Oh, jeez.
Carving waves! According to the map, we need to head downward?
Woo!
Okay. Don't be afraid, everyone. Jump down with me.
Let's go!
Is that lava up ahead?
It appears these caves were formed by volcanic activity.
I see. Then the spirit waves were affecting lava deep underground. Altering the lava's flow created temporary holes, which allowed us to follow the water's current and enter this underground space.
Yeah, interesting
Yes, it can
how
all be
there's
explained in theory
lava in the water
Are
area.
all scholars from Sumeru like this?
Ain't that something?
Hey.
But can there be an island in this kind of underground space?
It appears we haven't reached our destination yet. Let's keep going.
Alright, let's keep going. Do some investigating. Woo! Yahoo! Bonk.
Stabilize.
Live!
Get rid of these slimy boys. Get the chest.
Let's ride.
Oh, this is an area.
Whoa, what's that light?
Let's keep going. We'll be able to see.
Okay.
Watch your step. Follow closely, everyone.
Like, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be Daijobu. Don't worry about it, girl.
Heads up! These volcanic caves aren't very stable, so watch out for falling rocks.
Can she touch lava? Okay, she can touch lava, actually. That's neat.
Careful, more falling rocks!
Oh, jeez.
Seems like this.
What a maze. There's lava everywhere.
Let's look around together and see what we can find.
Very well. It would indeed be useful to collect some environmental samples here.
It's like, I get it. We don't need to stop at every step.
There are plants growing here?
There's nothing unusual about that. This is spinel fruit, which often grows around places with lava. Wait, it is a little strange. This isn't ordinary spinel fruit. It's the same as the one on this talisman.
Oh, hey, hello.
The talisman your teacher gave you?
Yes. In which case, could Uncle New have been here before? But he clearly told me that he'd never made it to the mysterious island. I'll be sure to ask him about it once we get back.
Yeah, ask him when you go back. Right now we're exploring.
Carving waves.
Let's see here. Any chesticles? More light.
So much lava.
More things to examine.
The lava here doesn't look very stable. I'm afraid we can't stay here for long.
I was like, what are you guys looking at?
From here, the light seems to be getting brighter. Speaking of which, where is that light coming from?
A distant light. Wait, there seems to be a mark that matches that on the map.
Miss Guide, it seems Varamdra has also discovered something.
I've got it! I've got it!
Okay, you don't have to scream. What'd you learn,
Do you
sir?
see that golden light in the distance? I'm positive that's the mysterious island. That's where we should go next.
Really?
I don't know how that's
I'm
connected,
a scholar
but
from the Academia
okay.
Sparta Darshan. I specialize in ores and minerals. When I first heard about the legend of the mysterious island, I took note of its description. One exaggerated description I heard was that it's an entire island that shines like gold. What it was actually referring to
I like
was
gold.
an extremely rare mineral
Gold's
known
good.
as vulcanite. Under certain environmental conditions, large amounts of lava are quickly cooled, which then results in this ore. Since the ore can't be moved in time, it begins to accumulate, resulting in the alluring golden glow. If I'm not mistaken, there'll be a large pool of lava up ahead, and the mysterious island will be floating on the lava. An entire island of vulcanite ore!
That sounds great. What's the catch?
Found the mysterious island?
Rejoice!
There's gotta be a
Even
catch.
A small piece of that ore will be priceless.
Really? Then let's hurry!
Wait, Paimon. We should head back now.
Why?
What are you saying?
This map is covered with symbols and riddles, but there's one thing that's written clearly. When you see the golden light, then go the opposite way.
Oh,
What you
so
just said
gold
may be
bad.
correct,
No,
but
we
that
go
golden
back.
place isn't the island that my ancestors once visited.
Are you joking? You expect me to turn back now?
But
It's like, please listen to the guide.
judgment has always been right. If she says head back, then we should
If the
head
guide
back.
says we're
We
leaving,
can't be fooled
you
by
leave.
The thought of treasure.
You thought I'm after treasure?
Oh, he's acting weird again.
Uh-oh.
After my previous findings were stolen, I began a new area of research. And this ore is the core of my research. As
Okay.
long as I can bring this ore back, my theories will be proven beyond any doubt, and I will be able to reclaim everything I have lost. To me, this ore is the result that must be obtained. Otherwise, all those hardships along the way will be rendered completely meaningless. Don't you understand?
No.
As we agreed before, please trust my judgment.
Yes, listen to the shark girl.
Why? Are you wary of me? Now that we've confirmed that the legendary treasure really exists, you don't want outsiders to take it, do you?
She's not.
Why
that
is
kind
he
of
like
person,
this?
Varamdra.
Well,
the result is right
we know
before
why,
my very
but
eyes. I won't give up
could
here.
he not?
Oh no! He went running in! How can he do that?
He did. He just went fast like
Not
Sonic.
good. We must stop him.
They gotta go fast.
Is it just Paimon or is the ground shaking?
Like, yeah, I think we're about to have a volcanic eruption.
What the? Where did these monsters come from?
These these monsters. Looks like the lava here is becoming active again.
Misguide. Varamdra,
He'll be trapped by the lava. We need to hurry and take care of these monsters.
Easy peasy. Like, this is why I bring my Unga Bunga team. My Unga Bunga team kills so easy. Doesn't matter how strong you are, you will fall eventually to the Unga Bunga. Like, who doesn't like some nice Unga Bunga?
Varamdra.
Traveler, Paimon, please take care of Karya. I'll be right back.
What are you doing, Mulan?
I can use my surfboard on the lava for a short period of time, but it will be a lot spicier than surfing on water.
Yeah, lava's just spicy water. Don't worry, Paimon, I know she can do it.
We'll take care of things here.
Alright.
Carving waves.
The cave is becoming more and more unstable. I have to hurry.
Let's go! Gotta save that idiot again.
More falling rocks. Okay, what's this?
Just gotta dodge. Oh god. Ugh. Welcome back to the try not to be smashed by lava.
Looks like I'm...
Got him. Okay. Like, get back here. Like, get back here, you dingus.
I'm almost there.
Look carefully. You can't get through the lava. You'll die if you try to make your way forward. Why don't you just give up?
Why don't I give up? Well, I might not be able to do it, but what about you?
Me?
You have the ability to move over the lava. If you try, maybe you can reach the island and earn the highest honor for a guide. That way, you'll have the results you need to prove yourself, and even Ko'olo won't be able to question your abilities anymore.
Don't drag her
You
into
wanna know
this.
why I won't give up, but I'm asking why you'd give up such an opportunity.
The lava is rising. If I take this risk, then how will the others get back? Did you forget? I already gave you my answer.
You...
Like, look into her goldfish eyes.
Come with me.
No means no.
No!
Yes! Milani uses her surprising strength to toss him. Yeek!
They're back! I've brought him back. He's fortunate that he wasn't seriously hurt.
Oh, thank goodness. Thank you so much, Misguide.
You're welcome. It's getting dangerous here, so we need to find a way out.
No, I refuse! I can still stand!
Shut up!
He's so childish at a time like that.
Thank you,
Alondra.
please. He needed that slap for quite a while, but
Whoa.
yeah.
I've always believed that you're the most talented person I've ever met. Even if your research was stolen and you didn't get any credit, I never doubted it. I believe that even if you won't obtain any results this time, you'll still succeed in your new research, because no one can take your talent away. So, I won't allow my dearest senior to die here because of his own stubbornness.
You tell him.
Sorry.
She's finally opening up. And it seems like she's just the person we need to talk some sense into him.
Mulan, the lava is almost here.
Don't panic. It seems like the trick that Uncle New taught me is finally going to be put to use.
Ooh, new trick. Ooh, it's the lava
Where
boys!
did all these Koholosaurs come from?
Here they come. Hello.
No time
They
to
can
explain.
swim.
Just get on.
Got it.
Like, yeah, ride the boys. They're little lava boys. They can go through the lava. They're good little lava puppies.
Paimon accidentally choked on some water again while riding the Koholosaur.
Paimon, you gotta be
Everyone
careful.
okay? Let's take a head count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whew, we're all here. We escaped danger and made it back alive. That's what I call good luck. I think our fortune can only get better from now on.
Oh,
What's the point? We still didn't reach the mysterious island.
hey, don't look so depressed. You'll scare our good luck away.
Actually, according to the map, we still have one more leg of the journey.
Oh, really?
Then which way should we go? Wait, aren't we back where we started?
Come on, let's go to the statue.
Sure, let's go. It's gonna be like the real journey. Everyone arrives at the statue. Like, the real journey was avoiding death along the way.
So, what's the point of coming back here again?
Here, look! Some hidden words appeared on the statue after I touched it.
Wow.
Really? Let Paimon try.
Touch. Woo!
Congratulations, guide from the future. You have completed a challenge that even I found ambitious.
Wow.
Now,
Nice animated
I finally
cutscene.
have the chance to tell you my story.
Ooh.
You may have heard legends describing me as the best guide in all of Natlan. But in the beginning, I was more like a treasure hunter. I chased results,
He's
facing
handsome.
countless dangers to prove myself.
Just
Time after
ripping rocks
time,
out of the
I
ground.
ventured where
Damn.
others didn't dare, never failing to bring back rare treasures. My fame was second to none. And yet, I never felt satisfied. So I found a new goal, a challenge that no one had ever achieved before. The legendary Mysterious Island. Another chance to prove myself.
Another one.
Unfortunately, my friends who had traveled with me all this time had grown tired of my nonsense. Instead of praise, they now showered me with words of caution. Perhaps this journey was one that I had to complete alone. But luckily, they decided to once again put up with my antics. Just as before, they came up with ingenious ways to help me move forward. They never let me down, even when I had to place my life in their hands. And they always trusted my judgment, even when it took a lot of courage.
Yeah, friendship.
In the end, just as ever, we found the result we came for. But that golden glow was baiting me towards death. It was the glow of a rare ore, but it was also the warning sign of an impending eruption. Maybe if I pressed on and put my life on the line, I could get the result I wanted. And yet, there was a chance I'd lose something even more precious.
So was all the test.
But don't worry. In the end, I made the same choice as you. Everyone was disappointed that their illustrious guide had, for once, returned empty-handed. But seeing everyone survive, I felt satisfied for the first time in my life. Perhaps the treasure I had really been searching for had been right here with me, all along.
Yeah, exactly. The
So,
real treasure was
I
friendship.
decided to end my long journey.
Yada
Find a
yada.
safe place for my hard-earned treasure. To me, this is the real Mysterious Island.
Wowie.
The hidden inscriptions disappeared.
These must have been the words the first chief.
In that case,
Oops.
the mysterious island from the legend is actually where the people of the springs are living now.
So
I remember now
That was
the
that.
elders once told me our tribe was originally founded on a small island. Later, the coastlines changed, allowing the island to become what it is today. The journey to the mysterious island starts exactly where it ends.
And just like him, we didn't return empty-handed.
Yeah.
We're all friends and stuff
think I
now.
understand the
Great.
choice you made now.
Yippee.
The golden glow is an indicator of when the lava will periodically erupt. If that's the case, the principle of vulcanite formation implies that it will only appear at the start of fierce lava activity. and the flowing lava will quickly swallow it and make it all disappear without a trace.
So it was a
This means that
trap.
there's zero possibility of ever bringing the ore back. Are the results I've been chasing all this time only an illusion that can be seen from far away?
Ramdra.
Our journey is not yet over. As we agreed, please come back to the People of the Springs with me. Then we'll officially complete this journey.
Fine. I suppose that would also count as some kind of result.
Don't be so down. I have a feeling that the next answer I'm looking for will also be useful to you.
Paimon remembers now. There's still something important we need to ask Mualani's teacher about.
Yeah, let's go see him now. It's like, after all that... It's like, hey, we went on that entire journey and, we're not dead. It's like, the true test of the journey was making sure you don't die.
Uncle New!
Mualani, it's good to see you again. I always knew you'd return safe and sound.
Uncle, I've completed the journey to the mysterious island. I'm here to return the talisman.
But you still have a question you wish to ask me, right?
Yeah.
Yes. You've been there before, haven't you?
Yes.
If that's the case, then you've gone on the same journey. But why didn't you tell anyone?
Because I made a choice.
A choice?
Did you notice that the hidden inscriptions on the stone tablet disappeared as soon as you finished reading them?
Oh yeah, you...
There's a special paint on the statue that would change color when it comes into contact with volcanic dust.
Oh,
Only those who've
well,
been
that
to
explains it then,
underground
doesn't it?
space will be contaminated by the dust and be able to see the hidden message. But once the dust starts to wear off, the hidden inscription will disappear again.
It was science.
And this is the choice that the first chief left to us. If you choose to boast about your deeds, you will receive the highest honor. But the legend of the mysterious island would be destroyed as well. If you choose to remain silent, then the mysterious island will remain a legend and continue to attract the next generation of young guides to rise to the challenge.
But it's a trap.
In the end, my
It's like,
companions and I all chose
the
the
guy
light.
said, like, yeah, there's no way to actually get anything out of it. So
I get it
you're
now.
basically luring
But
people
not
to
being
their
able to tell
doom.
anyone after accomplishing such a feat. People like Ko'olo will still look down on you. Are you really okay with that?
But have you noticed that Ko'olo, who claims to have been to the island, hasn't actually completed the trip?
What?
Right. Paimon remembers that Ko'olo said that he went to the mysterious island alone. But there's no way he could have been able to use the spirit ways.
He deliberately recommended the client to find Mualani, probably because he thought she wouldn't be able to reach the mysterious island. That way, Mualani wouldn't be able to expose him. As guides, we are not adventurers, let alone treasure hunters. The greatest responsibility of a guide is to take the client to their destination safely.
Well,
But
that's
in
on
the
him, I
process,
guess.
We also gain much skill and experience at overcoming danger. This allows us to go to places that no one else can reach, and even find treasures that no one else can find. Many guides gradually lose sight of their true beliefs and intentions in the process, and end up becoming like Ko'olo. They end up becoming more like thieves who would rush to the other side of the lava lake, regardless of the consequences, rather than good guides who would turn around and save their friend. This is why the first chief left behind the legend and the map. To lure younger generations into taking up the challenge, thereby teaching them everything he had learned.
And if they don't learn
Aside
their
from me,
lesson, they
many
die
other tribe members
horribly.
have also traveled to the mysterious island. And just like me, they understood the first chief's intention, so they've also made pacts with their companions, choosing to give up the results that would prove themselves and give the younger generation the chance to continue the challenge.
You've all given up on the results.
Sir, I've
So you
given up
can't give
on
up if
nearly
there was
one
nothing there in the
result.
first place.
I haven't given up on everything. Given her talent and qualifications, Mualani was well within her rights to choose the top-ranked guide Ko'olo as her teacher, but she chose me. I believe I was able to cultivate such an outstanding student and witness her completion of the legendary challenge precisely because I didn't become someone like Ko'olo. If instead of looking at one single journey, we look at my entire career as a guide, I'd say I have not returned empty-handed. What about you?
Did you learn anything from this? Domar
Karia?
did a welcome.
I've come up with a
Like,
new
I finished
research
Leximan, so
topic.
I'm just doing Genshin
Would
stuff.
you like to continue working as my assistant?
You're the same as always, Varamdra. You always have to find evidence before coming to a conclusion. In any case, I can't give you an answer right now.
Karia!
Because you haven't prepared the proposal yet. Shouldn't you finish that first before recruiting assistants? How could you forget?
Yes, of course. I'll certainly prepare all the necessary details.
But I've always found your proposals fascinating, so I'm sure I won't be able to turn you down this time either.
Like, I think she wants more than just a research proposal, if you know what I mean. Like, they're looking at each other like, yeah,
Given that I've been
there's a lot,
presented
there's
with
something
new
going
evidence,
on.
I've come up with a very general theory. I can use the ideas from the chief's speech to express it. Perhaps the treasure I'm seeking has been by my side the entire time. No. To be more precise, it's been with me even before I set out on this journey.
I understand, Varamdra.
It appears this guest has also found his answer.
Good for him, I guess.
He's finally put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah,
There's
math.
nothing to worry about. It's just like Karia said. I can start some new research.
Like the
and
scientist
reclaim everything
did
I've
math.
But
Wow.
it seems he's still as stubborn as before.
Now, it's your turn to make the choice, Mulan.
But, Uncle New, I'm sure anyone who can complete the journey to the island would make the same choice.
Very good. Then there's nothing more I can teach you. Here, take this talisman again. You can pass it on to your student in the future.
Looks like it's also our time to say goodbye. You've taken great care of us throughout our journey. As thanks, I'm also willing to keep the journey a secret.
Then remember, the next time you come to visit the people of the Springs, you know where to find friends for help.
Yeah.
Friends? I suppose we are theoretically friends now. Yes. When I publish my next
Theoretically.
paper, I'll be sure to add you to my list
Like, we
of
didn't save your life
acknowledgements.
multiple times,
Well,
but
that's one way to
sure.
thank someone.
Then Varamdra and I will be taking our leave. I truly hope we'll get to see you all again someday.
Okay, back.
Yeah, you can go now. Go write your research paper. Go give her your proposals.
You're back already. So, as news student, did you manage to find the mysterious eye?
What are you doing here all of a sudden?
You must be nervous.
Well, I found something even more precious than the island. 2 friends that I can trust with my life.
You... Seems you really learned a lot from New about how to make yourself feel better. I knew it. How could anyone ever reach the island with so many hindrances?
Mm-hmm.
Hee hee, hoo hoo.
Why are you all looking at
Ha-ha.
me like that? The elders
We
of
know
the
you're full of
tribe also
shit.
gave me that same look. What's that supposed to mean? New. I've already proven that I'm stronger than you. I've been to even more dangerous places and found far more precious treasure. I've even been to the mysterious island. Why do you still look at me as if my words don't bother you at all?
Because we know you're full of shit.
Kolo. Even if you had never been to the island, no one would deny your abilities. But as for what we would deny about you, only you can find the answer to that.
The only thing we can confirm is that he has a
Me?
dope hat.
So now, our trip to the mysterious island is officially finished, right?
Yep, time to say bye.
Yeah, but I have one more
Yeah,
place
talking
I wanna
about
show you.
shit.
Come with me.
Oh, she wants to take a photo. Let's go take a photo. Where she want to take a photo? Over there. Why over there? Like over what? Over where? Underwear? This quest wound up taking a lot longer than I thought it would, but that's alright. Like, I'm still gonna be ending a little early anyway.
This is the place. From what I've heard, if we take a group photo here, it'll bring us good luck. I'm sure of it.
What made you think of taking a group photo?
Well, we completed our trip to the mysterious island together, so of course we need a memento to keep.
You've earned the greatest honor for a guide. Yet, you can only walk away with a photo of your friends. You're pretty amazing, Mualani. You really sacrificed a lot for your tribe.
Would you call it a sacrifice? I don't really think so. Actually, after hearing Uncle New's answer, I have this vague feeling that after all that we've been through together, the results don't matter anymore. It's kind of hard.
No.
No, I get
I get it.
Ah! Like Jinx? You recall everything that's happened during your journey and finally find an answer you're satisfied with.
So that's your answer, huh? To the meaning of a journey?
Yep, the emergency food. It's the answer I knew from the very beginning.
It's a good one. Then let's make this group photo yet another part of your journey.
Yep, Paimon's ready!
3, 2, 1. Kaholasaur!
Yeah! Alright, and there we go. That was cute. Yippee! Alright, and we'll leave it there. Thank you all so much for coming. Like I said, I am on vacation for the rest of the week, so, you could always check out the Discord and all that stuff. Thanks again for the follows, the raids, the bits, and all that good stuff. Let me find someone to raid. Yeah, I'll miss you guys too, of course. I think I spelled that correctly. Alright, good night, everyone. Rest well, eat your vegetables, and, try not to get trapped in lava and drown. Good night.